Now, I've got myself in this. It's a pickle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to introduce you guys as two people because you're each individual people. It's not a group unit sort of thing.
No.
But I don't know which one to introduce first, and I'm worried that it's going to be a whole politics thing. And, you know, I don't do that on this show.
Well, I mean, you did introduce Austin first, and I'm pretty salty about it.
I guess in the end, I did say Austin and Rob, so in the end, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
It also doesn't even matter.
Yeah, well, you would say that. You got introduced first.
Very true.
It's alphabetical.
Do you ever get into that in your school-age projects? When you, like, name your team, there's 3 people, and it's, like, Greg, Bob, and Jim. You're like, what about Grebo Jim? The Jim's like, what about Jim Regob?
We never had to make team names.
You never had to make team names?
Actually, in my elementary school, they were so afraid of being liable for kids hurting themselves that we weren't allowed to play, like, any of the sports. Like, it got so bad that they would put us in the yard for recess in a giant tarmac yard, and they would hand us a ball, and we couldn't throw it at each other, but we could throw to one another over large distances, and then eventually they said that was too dangerous, and so we could roll a ball on the ground.
I hate that recess just went away.
First off, okay, we're playing Holdfast. Let's join the server and then discuss this, because that sounds... All you could do was roll the ball?
Yeah, by the end, that's all we could do was roll the ball.
That's outrageous.
It was terrible. You want to do NA1?
NA1?
Yeah.
Army Battlefield?
Uh-huh.
Let's do it. We're going to play Holdfast, and then we're going to play Tower Unite Trivia for an hour, which is going to be an interesting experiment, and then we're going to play Jackbox with 3 to more than 3 people, which is also going to be, I don't know, okay?
It's going to be 3 people.
Without Nick, I didn't realize that I think you two are, like, the only of our colleagues that either like me or respect me. As soon as Nick's gone, nobody ever responds to any request to be on the show. It's now totally...
It's old hat, man. The LSS is old hat.
I guess so. You know, we always play as the British. You want to play as the...
I clicked
Let's do it.
All right, well, we can play.
Well,
sure, British, yeah.
I just wanted to lock in a
rifleman
as
too.
quickly as possible.
You're actually correct.
Hell yeah, now we could shoot things.
Okay, so first,
Hey,
Rob,
how's it going?
I want to talk about the ridiculousness of only being able to roll a ball to one another.
Oh yeah, please do.
At what age did this roughly occur?
It was like elementary school.
Elementary school?
You could like we were not allowed to play like Red Rover, the game where literally it's just based around clotheslining each other.
Yeah.
But I mean, dodgeball, no problem.
Dodgeball, we weren't allowed to play. Yeah, no, not at all. Because you're throwing a ball at a person, they could get hurt, and then the school. Oh my God, 84 meters. Oh my God. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I have to imagine the reason was because they were afraid that the parent was going to sue the school. I don't know what other reason they could possibly have, because it's just like, it's just a normal thing for kids to do.
It's extremely normal.
Yeah.
We were given free reign at elementary school. That was the fucking
time. Headshot!
Until 5th grade. First to 4th grade, we had like an entire, I think my 1st grade year, they didn't have it yet. They had like a jungle gym, kind of like, you know, the slide and the bars and the whole little thing.
Electric slide, yeah.
Yeah.
The hustle.
But then in 2nd grade, they actually came in and built like a whole new one that had like all these different sections and like 3 slides and a swing set and all. It was crazy. And then for like 3 years, we were allowed to just go during recess and play on it. It was awesome. But then in 5th grade, you just didn't get to do that anymore for some reason. Like, that was the grade at which you were no longer allowed to go to the play area. So we would just go to like this little back patio. And it's kind of the same thing as Rob. We were just kind of given a ball, and I was like, just fucking throw the ball. I don't know, just do something with ball.
Yeah.
What's wrong with America?
I don't know.
It's ridiculous, man. We're a very litigious country, and I think that's part of the reason. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I would have signed a waiver that said, hey, I could fucking play anything at school time.
Have a ball thrown at me. A rubber ball literally designed to do no damage.
Right, exactly.
Whatsoever.
Like, well, I mean, and then compare that to, like, in high school, where in junior year and senior year, like, you could just walk out the front door if you were tight with the security guards, and they'd be like, all right, yeah, see you later. You know, like, at any point in the day, they wouldn't care.
Yeah. In high school, like I just kind of left campus for lunch to go get lunch at places.
Yeah, me too.
That was nice.
It was wonderful.
They killed my carpenter. I know. Okay.
Rip.
I mean, then
Ow!
that's the other thing I wanted to ask. When Austin said recess just doesn't exist anymore, what's going on with that?
Like in middle school, we would have like 10-minute kind of. It was I guess our only recess, and we had this patio that had no grass. It was all concrete. It was the center part of the school was a big square, and in the center was just a square concrete patio, and everyone would go out there for 10 minutes, and the only activity was Foursquare. And so we were given Foursquare balls, and we had 10 minutes to play Foursquare, and then it was back to school.
You had square balls?
I wish.
I feel like that's not a ball anymore. Oh my god! And then I died.
Oh, yeah, same. 72 meters, Caped Aggie.
I don't even have a kill yet.
Same.
Are you? I think I missed like one shot out of the 5 that I took. Yeah, I'm top of the team right now. It's
I
wonderful.
feel like I might have gone to school like during the transition from parents who were okay with their kids occasionally scraping their knees, and then parents who were like, if anything happens to my son, I'm gonna sue you for all you're worth.
Right,
Because that, like kindergarten, they were like, hey, we got a 2-foot-high fence. Please don't leave the bounds of the fence. Get on the rusty iron playground equipment from the year 1943, and like just don't die. And that was fine. But then definitely by 8th grade, they were like, if you want, you could just stay inside and read a book instead of getting outside where things are dangerous.
Our lawyers would prefer it. People. I saw people were incredulous about the security guard factor of my story, and we did indeed have security guards. Fun fact: the middle school that I went to had cages on the windows, so you couldn't escape.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I think you went to prison.
It sounds like prison, the tarmac yard where you can only roll a ball at each other.
Our middle school also just at all times had to have a cop on campus.
What?
Yeah, ours were
in
our
middle
security
school.
guards were NYPD as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we would have generally just a cop, and he had a taser and a gun and everything.
I wonder sometimes though, if it was just a difference, like maybe where I grew up, kids that are 11 are just more innocent. Because sometimes I'm on Reddit. I don't know if you've heard of this website. Any Redditors out there? Drop me a lion nice in chat if you're a Redditor, please. And sometimes there'll be comments like, yeah, I was smoking weed in 6th grade at my friend's house, and I accidentally left open, like, how to smoke weed on my friend's laptop, so his mom got really mad. Like, in 6th grade, I went to bed at, like, 9 p.m. I had a bedtime, and these other 6th graders are smoking weed.
Oh, I was smoking the ganj at 6. Yeah.
No, 6th grade. 6th grade.
No, 6 years
old.
old.
Oh my god.
I was ready, dude.
Yeah, there were people like walking in 6th grade, and I was sitting here like, what's a penis?
There actually, that actually did happen at my elementary school as well. And that was actually crazy. I mean, that was an outlier type of situation.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, that guy got nailed.
You were just a nerd? Absolutely true, but also, I don't think anybody was smoking weed in 6th grade in my school. Maybe 8th grade, but I remember in 9th grade, one of my friends smoked a J outside of our school and then came back in for geography class because he was really cool. And then we would be like, hey dude, how many fingers am I holding up? And then he's like, that's 4. Those are 4 fingers.
Dude, the world's spinning and we're on it. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. No, oh, you're dead.
I like this little... I mean, you kind of blown my cover up here, but that's fine.
No, there was a lot of drug use in New York in the early 90s, late 90s.
I think I told the story already about our high school where, like in 11th grade, 2 of our students had sex in one of the study rooms, which if you've seen a study room before, it's literally like a 3-foot by 3-foot room with like a door. And they had sex in there, and the girl was just so excited about it. So happy that it happened.
Well,
that she told our counselor.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
And they got in like a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was, why did you do that?
Yeah, that was like one time in my high school. I think it was like sophomore or junior year. You know, it was Halloween, so everyone was trashed, right? Like, that's just what it is.
Rifleman.
And, yeah, get a rifleman
It's
quick.
so dark!
It's a dark map. But anyway, so everyone was trashed, and then, you know, everybody was fucking off, not going to class, and like, it was,
Oh, fuck me.
I didn't get a rifleman. But,
Oh, it's the perfect crime. I actually have become a bush. Do you see this? My head is a bush that is now rotating when I spin.
No. Like, you were like, what counselor, what a snitch. No, like, the counselor was probably like, this person is so stupid, they need to be punished.
Yeah, they need to be punished.
this is fucking, there's just everyone around.
Dude,
bush.
my bush texture is rotating.
You got away with sex in a college campus, and you just had to not tell anyone.
Wait, it was a college campus? Who cares?
Yeah. Well, no, it was the high school college.
Remember,
campus.
Austin's high school
right,
is a
right,
college.
Gotcha.
Somehow.
Gotcha.
I'd like to leave the bush, please.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed.
I'm trapped in the bush, dude. Bush stuck! Bush stuck!
Please, I beg you.
But anyway, yeah, one of the girls got really drunk and went up to the teacher and was like, "I'm so drunk." And the teacher was like, "Well, okay, look, you really shouldn't have said that out loud because now I could lose my job if I don't do something about it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna." So really, it was her own fault there.
Yeah, I don't know, like, that didn't really happen. I know, like, people are
What did
gonna...
you get? You went to a school with like 80 people, didn't you?
Well, there were 80 people in my graduating class.
Oh,
So, like,
okay, yeah,
people
there were, like,
drank,
1,000 in mine.
and at prom, people were, like, openly drunk. But it wasn't, like... I mean, I don't know any more salacious stories beyond that, I guess.
Huh.
Maybe I was missing out. There was... Oh, this is a terrible story. I don't know if I should tell this one.
Absolutely.
I do want to point out that I was not... I wish Fox was here to back me up, because this is going to sound like so... Like, r/that happened. I was not at the party that this happened at, nor was I with the ribbing that took place here. I was just privy to the fact that the story existed. Apparently, there was a party in which a young lady got gangbanged by, like,
Oh boy.
4 or 5 dudes on the volleyball team.
Okay.
And somebody took a video of it. I know this sounds like a straight out of Life is Strange, but for the rest of the, like, her career at that school, behind her back, everybody called her Meat Holes.
Oh my god.
Christ.
I know.
Terrible.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
God.
I also never saw the video for many reasons, one of which is because I'm a good person, and the other one is because this was pre-easy video sharing, smartphones, etc., etc., so
That's
I
the
meant
real reason.
distribution was probably a lot harder back then.
Yeah.
Why are the age groups of like 12 to 20-ish just completely lacking in any empathy whatsoever for any human being?
Yeah.
What happens?
Well,
in the
there's a
brain?
complex reasoning for that it would take a long time to explain. But yeah, I mean, you know, you don't. It's kind of like being at that age is kind of like being drunk all the time. There are no
Hell yeah.
inhibitions, you know. So yeah, that's
Hold
part of it.
Hold up, this guy's going down. Wow, the rifleman is actually bad.
And I hate chat because, like, I guarantee you, like, 10% of them are in this category and have no empathy and are, like, not even realizing it at all.
Yeah, it's important. Like, nowadays, if they were like, hey, you know that person? They had sex with 4 people on the volleyball team. Isn't she a slut? I'd be like, nah, that sounds awesome. Good for her.
She had a unique experience.
That's like, it's not something that I'd wish for myself, but I'm glad 4 or 5 consenting adults had a unique sexual experience that was hopefully safe and good for everybody involved. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
You want to come on the show? Talk about it?
You want to come on?
Meat holes?
Myth holes.
Yeah, that was... Her name was Mia Tholes, so...
Oh, well, okay. Oh, then it's not actually... They were just mispronouncing her name. Is all that was.
Her name was not Mia Tholes.
Yeah, but, no, there was some raucous shit I got up to in the high school. Stories that I can't tell here.
I don't want to know.
I do want to bring one thing up while we're on the subject.
Okay.
There's got to be a better name for group sex than gangbang. Because, like,
group sex.
Yeah, but then that
I
sounds
thought
like
gangbang
clinical.
Was real bad. Like, I thought that was unconsensual when you say
Well,
gangbang.
the implication with the verbiage is that it's unconsensual.
Yeah, I think it has sort of come around into a different meaning. I think that was the original meaning, yeah.
Well, it's not really an orgy. Is 4 guys and 1 girl an orgy? I don't think so.
Well, there's also...
If one large pizza could feed everybody involved, it's not an orgy.
Well, there's also running train. That's
right,
another
yeah.
alternative.
But isn't that like, that's when you do it in series instead of in parallel?
Yeah, it's in turns, yeah. But, I mean, very, like, you know, what... Jess is giving me a funny look. The thing is, though, like, can you do a gangbang not in turns, though?
Yeah.
There's only a certain amount of holes that exist on a human body. Well, yeah, you got hands, yes, true. But, you know, there's only a certain amount before you have to take some turns, you know? You gotta wait a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just really glad that I was just a horribly boring child.
Dude, I'm
It
with
comes
you.
with its own problems, but, like, fuck, man.
My high school career was like...
orgies.
My high school career was like, mostly like, do your work, go home, play video games, go to school the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, here...
A lot of intermittent, like, horrible depression in there, but that, you know, beside the point.
I will say that I had a bit of a wild time in high school. But, but, here's the thing. When I got to college, though...
You're partied out.
I got all the wildness, or most of the wildness out, and then I saw these kids in college doing these, like, stupid mistakes that people make, you know, like, oh, it's my first beer, let me go jump off this roof, you know, and then, and, you know, and it's like, it made me very glad that I had already had these kinds of experiences. He didn't die! Huh.
Yeah, I think there's a case to be made there. Like, but I'm gonna give you a devil's advocate. As long as you're not jumping off the roof,
yeah,
I think it's okay to get your stupid, wild years out in college, and it might be okay to get them out in high school as long as it doesn't totally disrupt, you know, the path of your life. But what's really sad is when you see like a 40-year-old dude who didn't get it out in high school or college, and he's like, check it out. Drinking alone, and you're like, it's not cool. You're not doing a cool thing here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop shooting my gun in this game. Again.
Yeah.
Let kids do stuff, but provide scaffolding to do it safely. The scaffolding is part of the problem.
Scaffolding?
How do you think they're getting up on the roof?
Oh, okay.
Get
I
them,
see what you're saying.
I don't think I've done anything that I would consider, like, dangerous / exciting in my entire life.
Oh, I've done a lot of those things.
Like, the only time I think I would have ever done something that would be considered, like, in trouble with the law is, like, speeding. And I got a ticket! So, I've been properly punished.
Didn't you eat ice cream in a state where it's decriminalized, but perhaps still illegal to eat ice cream?
Look, Jeff Sessions told me that marijuana is the same as heroin, so I would never do something like that.
He's right. He's right about that.
It makes you violent. And honestly, the KKK was pretty good until I found out they were smoking marijuana.
Wait,
what a terrible
I
expression.
missed the first part of that. I thought the KKK was pretty good until I heard they were smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what you heard. And a quote by Jeff Sessions.
That's really a quote by Jeff Sessions.
Quote.
All right.
I just wanted to throw it out there and see if anyone realized.
Good
It's
old
that
America.
I don't understand, and maybe this is something you can illuminate for me. I'm trying to think of the least offensive way to explain this.
Okay.
I'm having trouble reconciling the idea that the party associated with the Deep South is against marijuana usage, when I grew up in a town full of hicks, and they were the ones whose parents were, like, smoking weed openly when the child is, like, 11 years old. Does it work differently in America, or is it...
I will say, Wikipedia, the Southern strategy. Because that's the reason, basically.
Those are Canadian hicks, it's different? Is it?
No, hicks down here will also smoke a lot of marijuana.
You know, in the Brooks and Dunn song, Hillbilly Deluxe, Brooks goes, Hillbilly Deluxe, big pickup trucks, big timing in a small town, rolling round home with the little old homegrown. When he says homegrown, is he not talking about marijuana?
I think he is.
And that was like, this is the #1 song on CMT, but CMT's target
CNN.
audience is like, you know, Austin's neighbors. I just don't understand.
Yeah. No, I wanted to kill that little drummer boy.
He's talking about tomatoes. There's some homegrown tomatoes. He's talking about a woman in that case? What a strange way to describe a human being.
Yeah.
Homegrown?
So when you guys were younger,
yeah.
did you guys like when you were in high school and stuff, you guys embraced being a nerd?
I wasn't really a nerd. I know that sounds like something a nerd would say. I was just... You know when you start a sports game and it's like create a player and it's just average stats in everything and like the most nondescript looking guy who is almost always white? That was me in high school.
Okay.
I would be at my lunch table and we'd be playing like Texas Hold'em and we'd look at the other lunch table with the kids playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and we'd be like, hey, at least you're not those guys. And that one girl.
I feel like that might have been worse playing Texas Hold'em.
No, dude, it was like 2004. It's the dream. Texas Hold'em was the coolest thing on earth. Now the only person who likes it is Austin.
I like Texas Hold'em.
Bro loves Texas Hold'em.
I'm a huge fan of poker.
Yeah, he loves it. That's why I said you like it. You're the only person who likes it.
Fair point. See, when I was younger, in through, you know, high school and college, I was a closeted nerd.
That must have been
But
hard.
now...
Tell me something?
But I'm telling you, I'm a nerd now. I hope you're happy about it. But, no, I was straight up, like, I would hide the fact that I would be nerdy.
Hey.
And now I get to live my life openly as a nerd, and it feels wonderful.
I was not a nerd, I know, but I just did like I liked video games, and that was it. But I didn't go around going like, "Hey guys, look at all these great video games. You guys like video games?" I just went around and didn't say any words at all.
Stop this man! He's coming for me with a flag. All the shots have missed. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't a nerd because I played sports games.
Yeah, did you go hang out with your bros and play FIFA?
FIFA. It's all about NHL 2K6, dude.
Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know how it was in Canada, but in American, or in at least the high school that I went to, I'll say, you were allowed to play FIFA, and you wouldn't be labeled as a nerd. That was the one.
You're lucky. Ew, I'm unlucky.
Got him. He go for one shot.
Did you wear a coat and scarf when everyone else wore jackets? Where are you from? In North America, that's basically the same thing. I don't believe that I wore a scarf in high school, though. I did wear the outfit of the time, which was a long sleeve shirt under a t-shirt, so that your sleeves were a different color than the rest of your torso.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, that was...
I know that style.
That was a top-tier outfit back in the mid-2000s if you were of a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I graduated to one step classier, which is a button-up shirt with a graphic tee over it.
Oh.
It's like you get a little formality, but then the shirt says, I'm not afraid of, to have a single beer here.
You know what shirts I always hated? Was shirts that had like a nondescript like fantasy animal on it, but it was like in a tribal style, and so it would be like a solid black shirt, and then it would be kind of lighter there, and there's like a dragon.
Hell yeah, dude!
Oh, I hated those shirts. That's the reason that I wear solid colors mainly. And by colors I mean literally just black.
What? He lived? Yeah, did you ever wear the Guy Fieri shirts?
I wore, straight up, high school onwards, I wore exactly what I wear right now. I'm like, my closet is like the closet from Doug. It is, I have like 50 black shirts and like 50 black pants, and that's what I wear.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's fine, Rob. Just insult the only shirt that I have available.
Do you have a dragon shirt that's in a tribal format?
It's just a sub logo.
There was definitely an era, probably when I was in like 7th grade, where I saw one of those flame shirts at a store and was like, oh, that's cool. But then I didn't buy it, probably because it cost money, and I didn't want to be like, is it the age where you don't want to ask your parents for anything?
Yeah.
Like, you'd rather starve than eat a meal that they paid for because you're independent despite not having a job. So I never got it, and thankfully I grew out of it, I think.
I luckily didn't wear any of those shirts, even though I probably would have liked them.
Yeah.
By that time, I think everyone was in agreement that you just don't wear those shirts.
Yeah. Well, most kids, anyway.
You can't hit anybody with the rifleman. I know that the rifleman's the best, but he's actually bad.
No, I was smoking ace last game.
Actually behind enemy lines right now, and I know the second I get close to this line, I'm gonna get shot from behind, and why did you turn?
I'm 12-9 right now, boys.
So bad.
I'm about to get like a 10-person kill if no one sees me. Oh, someone saw me. Fun ruined. Goodbye.
Well, you did say it out loud on stream, and how many people are here? Like 100? There was one person in the server before we started playing, so I feel like most of these people are NLSS people.
How about chain meta? You guys ever wear a chain?
No accessories at all.
Puka shell necklace?
I actually did.
Puka shell necklace?
Wait, what's a puka shell?
It's like the white shells.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
I got that in Costa Rica.
I was just gonna say, it's always like one of your friends goes to like Cancun and he comes back and he's like, "This is who I am now. I'm the guy who wears a puka shell necklace." I'm okay with you. I was the guy who wore a really thick watch band with a watch on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wore a watch in like 2nd grade, and I never wore any other accessory ever again after that.
Yeah, no, I wore that thing for a while, like at least like a month or two.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I just remembered, like, there's a reason I probably didn't wear any of those shirts. Now that I think about it, our middle school had a dress code.
Okay.
You had to wear a polo shirt of a solid color. And slacks. You actually had to wear slacks.
It's like my dream dress code.
Not only that, but like the year before I got to that school, you actually had to wear a polo shirt in the school colors. And there were only 3 school colors. So everyone had a blue, red, or I think white shirt.
Oh, you went to the School of America.
No, that was
America's
like
Funniest Home
maroon,
Videos.
Dark navy blue, and I don't know. But like, I'm so like happy that at least I was able to wear like a green one or a not school color shirt when I got there. I think the year I left, they got rid of the dress code, or like the year after.
That's good.
I remember
I
asking
pissed if I had a
in my
dress
high
code.
school who went to that school, like, did they still have the dress code? And they were like, nah.
I think I would have been totally fine with the dress code, their school uniform.
The only time that we had a dress code is when, because I went to LaGuardia, and I went to the drama classes.
Yeah.
When you go to drama classes, you have to wear black, and you have to wear.
Yeah. Why is that?
It like the idea is that it makes you sort of blank, and that's honestly that's the like they want you to
he's
be,
not wrong.
That's actually
They literally don't want you to express yourselves because they don't want to have to deal with someone expressing themselves in a bad way.
Well, not even just that, but just like it's for acting reasons, right? It's like, you know, you want to just become the character.
Oh, I was talking about my school, sorry.
Or you become like the stage.
Right.
Or the curtain behind it. The rifleman is a bad man.
No, you're crazy. Give me your rifleman. I'll take it.
I'm being healed by Ben Franklin right now. Thank you, sir.
But anyway, so the only dress code we had is we did have to wear all black, but then you couldn't wear jeans. You'd have to put on sweatpants, which was really annoying.
You have to wear, that's a great dress code. You get to wear sweatpants to school?
Well, see, that's the thing, is that if you're, depending on your year, your drama classes would either be at the beginning of the day or the end of the day. So if they're at the end of the day, you have to go get changed, you know? Which, because you can't wear that to the rest of the school. So it sucked. I hated getting changed. It was annoying. So oftentimes I would just put my sweatpants over my jeans.
That is horrible.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I ended up getting a fungal infection on my genitals.
Oh my God.
When I went to hockey school in 2nd grade. I wore sweatpants under all my hockey gear. Ended up giving myself a jock itch.
Oh boy. That sounds pretty terrible.
Yeah.
We're actually losing by like 100 points.
Are we? Someone,
it wasn't like there were mushrooms growing out of my sack. It's just like it's a rash, okay? I took some antibiotics, I was fine.
You didn't get any sack shrooms, dude?
It's not like those stories you see on Reddit. Any Redditors out there? We're like, yeah, my roommate just comes into his trash can, and then he moved out 6 months later. He started sprouting mushrooms from the walls.
Man, that is hilarious. You think anybody ever ate one of those cum mushrooms?
Dude, well, like, I'm gonna be, like, a little bit of a devil's advocate.
Okay.
Does it matter what the mushroom ate to grow into a mushroom? Because it's converting it all into mushroom.
Yeah. Well, are you saying, will it affect its flavor? Is that what you're after right now?
I guess I'm suggesting, is it gross? Because we already eat vegetables that are grown in shit.
Yeah.
And we don't even think about it.
Well, I mean, it's also entirely possible that we've already eaten mushrooms made from semen.
Unlikely.
That's possible.
I don't eat that many mushrooms, for one.
I don't know if I like mushrooms because I used to not eat them as a kid because I hated everything, and I have not tried them again since. So I actually don't know if I like them or not.
I don't really like mushrooms.
Yeah, I would say you should try them, but I'm also not a huge mushroom guy either.
That. What is it? Chicken marsala?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
delicious.
Good.
Yeah. It's not like mushrooms cooked in stock or like used in a sauce. I'm a big fan of, but like eating like a sliced mushroom, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, it's just got a weird texture to it that I'm not a fan of. But yeah, no, well, like mushrooms, you know, they're like, you know, mostly just filled with water. So if you just cook out the water and then fill it with something else, it'll just taste like mushrooms, that thing.
They just don't look like they're meant to be eaten.
Well, you ever see like this is for all of us to say yes to, I guess. But you ever see like an English breakfast that just has like a cup of mushrooms on the plate for breakfast?
Yes.
And I'm like, nah.
That sounds awful.
Not interested. Give me the coagulated pig's blood. You can keep the mushrooms.
They just they saute it in butter, right?
Fucking
I think.
Players. I'm dead as hell.
I don't know. I'm not a big mushroom guy. I used to actually enjoy mushrooms now more than I do now.
I used to enjoy mushrooms now. More than I do now.
Enjoy mushrooms more than I do now. But I have since gone the other way on the mushroom train. I don't know why. Although I do really want to try that.
Where did
that
cum
beef
come into
Wellington.
this conversation, though?
The cum shrooms.
I don't know what those are.
Well, if you cum and you leave it long enough, you get cum mushrooms. Spontaneous
Is that
generation.
a joke or actually? Like, I don't know
I think
science.
certain conditions need to be present in order for it to happen, but I think it's possible, probably. There's, you know what? Funnily enough, in this open field that I'm in, there's a bunch of mushrooms here.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
of those.
You can pick them.
Are they made from cum?
Yep.
All right.
No, don't worry. Nothing gross. They're just feeding on dead bodies. Nothing gross. No gross stuff.
Viva la fucking George. Got him! Get wrecked, Frenchie scum.
I really
Yeah,
wish you could
savage
drop
bad
shot
boys.
in this game.
This looks like a new map.
I've been on it. I don't know if you guys have actually. Pretty fun. It's got a little.
Rifleman, rifleman.
Rifleman. Yeah. Boom.
I clicked it so fast, please.
It's cool. Cool map.
What other foods do lots of people like that you guys don't like?
He's
You're like,
done.
God damn
I
it.
don't like a solitary tomato.
Mm.
I know that sounds strange, but I like tomato in things. I really do not like if it's like a salad and it's got halved cherry tomatoes or something. I'm like, I'll eat them.
Yeah.
Don't like tomatoes.
My wife forces me to eat them, and it's a good thing
Holy shit.
because they are good for you. And I'd prefer not to have a heart attack at 30, which is, I think, probably going to be what kills off most of the people in our profession. All three of us
Probably true,
included.
Deep vein thrombosis.
But I don't really like the tomato. The tomato is like medicine to me.
Is that bad? It's medicine level?
It's like I only eat it because it's good for me. I derive no pleasure from the consumption of the tomato.
Yeah, see, I like tomatoes, but I have met a lot of people who are not a fan of just, like, straight up raw tomatoes. So, like, I feel you on that. That's fair.
Tomato sauce, marinara,
Yeah.
some diced tomatoes in something. Absolutely, dude.
Salsa? What about salsa?
Oh, I'm like so into salsa.
How about ceviche?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's something about like, oh my God, where did they? There's like a little hole in the wall.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're coming out in force out of that one.
It's like it being like a savory grape. It's like the fact that there's skin on it,
Yeah.
and then you bite in it, it's just like,
How you guys feel about grapefruits, by the way?
love them,
I don't think I've actually had one.
love them.
I'm not, like, in the love camp, and you should try one, Austin, but I actually know with a 100% certainty that you would hate them.
It's like
And
the
you would-
most bitter fruit you could
I
imagine.
know that my parents used to like grapefruit, and they would like just kind of put sugar on the top of them. So
Illegal.
Yeah. I don't know, I haven't had a grapefruit in maybe a decade, but I was never that into them.
I love grapefruit.
That's
Grapefruit
fun, dude.
juice is the top tier juice.
I actually, you know what I really like? That is something that I think a lot of people also dislike. Cranberry juice.
Love it.
I think it's delicious.
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't dislike it, but I just don't want it in anything. Like, just it's an invader.
I mean, I don't have it with anything. I just have grapefruit juice.
Cranberry juice.
Yeah, you're right. I have some of that in my kitchen right now.
If you're at a standard cafeteria fountain juice dispenser, sorry, dude, we gotta move. Sorry, I'm sorry, my friend, we have to move, just so that they don't kill us.
Flag bearer.
I'm getting cranberry. I'm going cranberry, apple, orange in that order.
But what if pomegranate's available?
There's no standard cafeteria pomegranate juice. Sorry, I didn't go to LaGuardia International Airport School.
Yeah. Actually, LaGuardia Airport is not the international one. That would be JFK.
You can't fly internationally from LaGuardia?
You cannot.
I'd be
as far as I
surprised,
am
Robert.
aware.
I'd be surprised to hear that.
Well, I know that international flights go through JFK. It might be possible to do them through LaGuardia as well, but I know that JFK is the international airport. But pomegranate juice is like top tier for me.
It's so expensive, though. It comes in that bottle that looks like a rap video girl.
Well, yeah, if you get like the palm one, but you can get cheap people pomegranate
Cheap
juice.
people pomegranate juice.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's good. I like the cheap people pomegranate juice. It's actually kind of hard to say if you say it really fast.
So we already have Rob growing up in NYC and an Austin hates food bit. All we need is a DAE programming, and we've got the whole bingo card. Well, my saga of my class being canceled is continuing. There's not much.
Okay.
There's not
Wait,
much
how-
information.
I thought that was the end.
Well, I got an email from the lady, and she was like, class is canceled. Email me back whether you want to be enrolled in the other version of this class or if you want a refund. And I don't know if you've ever read The Art of the Deal, but if somebody gives you two options, no matter what, you always play hardball. You try to make up a third one.
Right.
Get both.
So I sent her a link, and I said, in nicer terms than this, I said, how about you enroll me in this class? I said, how about you enroll me in this class? And I'm waiting on a response now. Because here's my opinion. I'm a customer at this school.
Yes. I agree.
And the customer's always right. They've inconvenienced me after I gave them my money that they've been holding for like 2 weeks. And then we're even as far as I'm concerned. If you skip the middleman and don't make me go back to my bank's website, you know, send you the same amount of money that you're going to refund me, and then just automatically enroll me in this class. I think that's fair. Can't you just enroll in that and take the refund? Yeah, but that's more work for me when I already enrolled in the class.
He's right. Make them do the work.
I think
That's
the
their
business
job.
should do the work here.
It ain't your job. It's their job, not yours.
That's my opinion on it. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No, I mean I agree with you, honestly.
I think she's gonna email me back and be like, "I can give you a refund, and then you can enroll in it yourself." In which case, I'm gonna be like, "All right, I will do that." But I'm gonna be mad, and I might tweet them. We'll see. I've been thinking about hitting them with that, you know, .at, and then being like, "Hey, what's the deal with you canceling my class?"
Dude, so I forced Jess to watch Die Hard 3 yesterday. I bring this up because you mentioned The Art of the Deal.
Yeah.
And I did not realize that Die Hard 3 referenced both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump in that movie.
Wow, very strange.
Well, no, it's just funny though, because like they're like 42nd president. Who's the 42nd president? And then Samuel L. Jackson's like, Hillary Clinton. And then John McClane's like, well, no, she'd be 43rd if she.
You know what's funny? It actually has Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, and John McClane in it.
That's. Yeah, and there's also Sarah Palin. She's one of the random German terrorists that's also with Simon Krieg's group.
You betcha.
Mm-hmm. And then the Donald Trump reference is like a lady was incredulous about something, and she's like, "Yeah, well then I'm marrying Donald Trump."
Tough break.
Little did she know.
Oh, let's go.
Oh man.
Come on. Anyway, so there's your DAE programming for the bingo card.
Yeah.
I'll walk you through my whole logic. I'm an adult. I take like 1 to 2 classes a semester. I don't want to take shit classes. And this sounds entitled, and in many ways it is, but I'm also spending money on it. Like, if you're a full-time student and you gotta take like, technical writing for dummies 101, you gotta do it. You gotta swallow the medicine. That's okay. But I don't need to take that. I could just be like, you know what? I'm okay with this. So I always go to Rate Your Professor, or Rate My Professor, whatever it's called, and I look up the prof, and if the reviews are bad, I don't take it. Because I think, for the most part, a lot of Rate My Prof is admittedly people being petty, that they, like, didn't do their work, and the professor failed them, justifiably. But a lot of it is, like, pretty good. And what happened is I looked up my professor, and for this class that I wanted to take, and he didn't exist. And I was like, the only reason a dude who's been working at this school for 20 years wouldn't exist on the site is if he issued like a DMCA takedown or something to get taken down, which means he sucks. So I enrolled in a different class with a prof I like, and now that class got canceled, and I'm gonna have to go with this dude It doesn't even have a chili pepper up beside his name, indicating his physical attractiveness.
Has someone called you entitled for having that opinion? Because I want to have an argument. I want to debate right now, and I hate it.
Man, that's really entitled, Ryan.
I
did not
Hey,
spell-
fuck you! That's the end of the debate.
I didn't spell his name wrong. His name's like 9 letters long, first and last name.
Yeah, that's fair.
Would you get rated with a chili pepper if you were teaching? I don't know, because there's like... there's like ironic chili peppers. Like, I've had some profs that definitely were not chili peppers. No disrespect meant to them. But I'm talking about like, you know, some old dudes who were also computer programmers. So, you know, fill in the blanks. But like, they were not chili pepper worthy, but they had a chili pepper, and I was like, I get it. It's an ironic, it's a meme. It's a meme thing.
Yeah. I love ironic chili peppers. They're my favorite kind.
Are any of you guys still alive, by the way?
Yes, we're all in the church hiding.
Oh, you guys are in the church? We're holding this staircase. Actually,
one of you is playing that piano, and I want to get back to him.
Holy shit, he is!
No, I'm dead. Yeah, you can play the piano in the church. All right, let me go spectate you guys in there. Hold the church, boys.
We're holding the church.
There he is. He's playing the piano. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Anyway, that's my logic.
I like that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see that link that I posted in the NLSS?
Probably not.
Chat?
Wait, is it the... No, I don't watch things you link. Don't take it the wrong way. You link too much.
I haven't linked... I've like barely talked in that chat for the past while.
And most of it is from Reddit, so I'm like, I'm gonna see it anyway.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, it was basically, it was like a... it was a commercial paid by ISP companies in America, being because you know how cities in America right now are trying to make their own internet networks.
I didn't even want to watch that video because the idea of its existence made me angry.
Yeah, so like it's just like a bunch of happy people living in Colorado, and they're like, well, they want to waste money on this internet thing when they could be spending money on bridges. And then, like, it cuts to another person in a car, and they go, like, and roads! And, and shit like that. And they're like, vote no on blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, oh,
Doesn't Colorado have infinity tax dollars from legal marijuana?
Yes.
Probably,
Build that internet, my dude. Who do you think's buying the weed? The people who need the internet the most.
There was a guy in the comments who said he was on one of those internet things, and they had a gigabit up and a gigabit down for $50 a month.
That's outrageously good.
I know. And it's like, get me that here, man. I want it. This guy's really playing that piano well.
Yeah, he is. I don't know how many French boys are left.
It's a tie right now, so I think they might only have 4.
Oh, shit.
He
Yeah.
can't shoot through the window. Okay. He's trying to jump in the window.
The French, I mean, the ones that I see that are alive right now, there are 7 Frenchies and 4 Britannicans.
Oh, he's in. He's dead.
We're winning.
Oh, yeah. You got this, boy.
No,
Oh,
no, you're gonna kill me, dude.
Oh.
Let me move. Shoot that boy.
He's right there.
Tax money from pot is specifically
I'm gonna
earmarked
peek
for capital
advantage him, dude.
improvements
Peek
in
advantage.
schools.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Tactical
someone.
improvements?
It's capital. Sorry,
Oh,
not like a
oh.
Civ, like a tile upgrade.
Right, yeah.
Someone in chat was like, I live in Saskatchewan where the telecom is owned by the government,
Oh!
and we get way
Oh!
cheaper rates.
My dude.
Oh no.
I should have pulled my fucking melee out. We lost.
Oh!
Piano Man!
Yes!
Don't
Yes!
play
Ballerina!
There were only 2 alive. Oh my god! I should have pulled out my fucking sword.
It's so good though. I'm so happy he went down with the ship.
I would have got right back on the
trusted my teammate to melee that man. And
I would rather do one more than play an extra 11 minutes of Tower Unite trivia. So
Yeah.
yeah.
talking about Tyrant Trivia is the bomb.
Well, we can still enjoy it.
Well, it's gonna take me about 15 million years
That's
to load the
Can you just
game,
load it
so-
in the background right now?
Yeah, load it right now.
I could try, but it might do the weird thing. I'll try it, but like it might do the weird thing where it won't let me join things because it's like, well, you're playing another game.
I joined the French to guarantee myself a rifle.
Wow.
You're a son of a bitch, is what you
I
are.
just wanted a rifleman. All right.
Piano man
Makes a stand.
in the
I am angry.
song.
I just got a 100-meter shot.
It's a great song.
Yeah, Canadian internet is also fucked. Well, Canadian cell phones are fucked. So like, there's
But you guys
there's
got the data caps, right?
well, there's 3 competing like national telecommunications companies. So it's kind of similar to the U.S. in that regard, I guess. But it's really strange because they all have exactly the same prices. And then recently, one of them was like, we're going to give you a better deal. And then within like a week, all of them were like, oh, we'll match that.
it's almost like they've agreed not to compete.
There's an actual cartel.
Yeah.
But if you want like the most Canadian story of all time, that has been unlegislated thus far. But everybody in Canada that purchased a loaf of bread from a certain grocery store between the years of 2006 and 2016 is entitled to a $25 gift certificate because of the Canadian grocery store cartel price-fixing bread.
That's actually hysterical.
Well, I mean, like in America, I remember, you know, with the Comcast and Time
Sweetie
Warner.
Wilbur Jaegerman Jensen.
Yeah, I killed him earlier. Yeah. But a couple of years ago, like Comcast and Time Warner, like publicly said, yeah, we've agreed not to compete in these markets, and nobody did anything. Like it was just like, yeah, that's fine. What? That's supposed to be the most legal.
I have actually lost the will to even be mad about it anymore. Like,
Yeah.
Wow, he's in the window.
the fucking
Window man
flute players, dude.
takes down.
Canadian mountain bikers were in a doping cartel, and nobody knew why they dominated the sport for so long. I mean, okay, sure.
I guess. If you want to take that kind of route with it.
I'm not insulting mountain biking, which takes more cojones than I have, but I care about that about as much as I care about, like, Red Bull's Crashed Ice racing series. It was downhill ice skate racing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, watch
That's
it.
always a
Here.
weird. I always like. I know it has a name, and I hate using. I don't like using buzzword names for things. But it's really frustrating when people are like, hey, here's this really shitty thing, and then another person is like, well, but then this guy's doing this shitty thing. Like,
you're talking about whataboutism.
Whataboutism?
Yeah.
I've been discovering a lot of those terms this year. I didn't really know what gaslighting meant until.
I still don't know.
Gaslighting is when you accuse somebody of doing something that they didn't do. So if we were playing Armello and one of us was like, well, yeah, but Austin, remember that time that you killed me when I was on this tile? And then he didn't actually do that, but you just kept being like that. That's gaslighting.
Okay, so politics.
Yes, exactly. It's used commonly in politics now.
Okay, yeah.
Along with whataboutism. What? That's 100% wrong? What's gaslighting then? Did I explain it? Did I explain it badly, or is that not what it is? It's blaming a person for your own behavior.
Oh, so it's like projecting.
Gaslighting is the exact opposite of that.
Oh, is this an irony type situation?
It's making someone doubt that something they know is true.
Making someone doubt something that they know is true? That doesn't sound like a bad thing at all. A lot of people think a lot of things are true if they're wrong about it. If you
Making someone believe they did something they didn't do. Turns out nobody knows what gaslighting is.
Okay, wait, okay, hold on. I got a lump. No, actually, Lumpy in my chat said gaslighting is a form of manipulation that seeks to sow seeds of doubt in a targeted individual or in members of a targeted group, hoping to make them question their own memory, perception, and sanity, using persistent denial, misdirection, contradiction, and lying in attempts to destabilize the target and delegitimize the target's belief.
Isn't that what I said when I said that you know, like Austin, if you accused him, like, oh, Austin, you bayoneted me, but he didn't actually bayonet me.
I guess it would only be gaslighting if he eventually, inevitably, like, believes you.
Man, that would be something.
All right, so yeah.
The man who ate the moon. That's a good name.
This is why I don't like these stupid buzzword terms for things.
All right, sorry. I apologize for even bringing it
I'm
up
not
at all.
saying
No, not
you.
you. That's not gaslighting.
Right, yeah. No, but yeah, like and for lack of a better term, whataboutism is a very frustrating concept.
Once you realize it's a thing that's very common, it just every time you see it, you want to just literally scream.
Just wanna claw your
I don't
eyes.
want to
Scream.
be Dan here,
Yeah.
but isn't what about it? It strikes me as one of those things that's not always a fallacy, though.
Well, I think it's always a fallacy, yeah, because it has nothing to do with the...
No, the idea, whataboutism is literally like you bring up something that isn't related to the thing that you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay, because I did have some guy say like, well, like he accused me of using whataboutism. So maybe what I'm trying to suggest is that it's applied improperly sometimes.
Well, we use whataboutism in like logical extreme arguments on the NLSS all the time.
But this was like, you know, I made... Literally, I made like a counter argument, and he said, "Well, we're not using whataboutism." The counter argument was like, "Well, I took this card instead that deals 6 damage instead of 9, but it gives you card draw." And he goes, "Well, whataboutism isn't applicable here." And I went, "I don't know if that's right, but
yeah,
I don't like this map."
I love this
Yeah,
map.
I don't like this map either. This map's not my favorite.
I'm 10-0 right now.
Holy!
That's pretty cool. Well, he's got a rifleman, so you know, don't get too high.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Yeah, exactly. Is that
What about the Alamo, though?
What about it? Honestly, like, why can't Texans shut up about the Alamo, man?
What the was that a man?
Oh, okay. I thought you were really upset about the Alamo.
No.
All right.
It's like sometimes I get upset. I think you should have to take philosophy 201 before you take philosophy 101. Because you with great power comes great responsibility. And it's great when you teach people logical fallacies, but you have to know when to apply them.
Yes.
And so like sometimes people sometimes I'll do something twice and I'll be like the first time it's a dice roll and the second time it's a dice roll, and I'm like, well, I'd still like to get the reward, so I'm gonna roll the dice again. And I get like 10 comments that are like, it's actually gambler's fallacy. I'm like, no, it's not. Gambler's fallacy is the idea that, you know, the more you lose, the closer you come to an inevitable victory, which is not true, you know?
Yeah.
That, like, the idea that I'm going to roll the dice again to have an equal chance to get a reward is not gambler's fallacy. That's just rolling the dang dice.
Dude, I had the longest conversation. So I was playing Pokemon during Pokemonth last year, and I had a really, really improbable chance at getting this one Pokemon. It took me super crazy long. It took me so long to be able to actually describe to people that the probability of that happening to me specifically is incredibly low. The probability always stays the same. I know that. The probability of it happening to me is different each time.
Dan did that to me on the Siege episode, or was it PUBG? I don't remember.
Dan, and I love him to death, he doesn't understand probability. As we were trying to explain, like, the reason that, like, even if you have a 20% chance to get an alpha pack, you have a much greater than 20% chance because you had, like, 5 rolls from 2 to 20 as well. We were trying to explain that, and we're like, well, because you have a 20% chance, you do have a 20% chance on that spin, but you also had, like, a 16% chance on the spin before that and a 14% chance on the spin before that. So you're actually looking at, like, by the time you get there, you will have had, like, a 40% chance to get it or something. And we were having some trouble articulating that.
Devil's advocate, in fairness to him, okay, there is a possibility that the game is not telling you about things. So, like, for instance, the thing I'm referencing is in Dota, there's something called pseudo-random chance.
Yeah.
Where it'll say 20%, but on your first hit, it's really more like 16. And then if you miss it, then that percentage chance will go up on each successive hit. So since we can't see the back end on a lot of these games, like, I have a feeling that these companies are just doing whatever the fuck they want with the percentages that they're telling you. You know.
I honestly doubt it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
You might be right.
it's, the potential consequences are relatively high, and it's very easy to make something that's at least random enough to be, like, coherent.
Hey, I murdered you.
I'm sorry. The guy in front of me, in the dullest voice ever, just went, charge, and then immediately fucking died. Just instantaneously fell down. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's pretty funny.
Sorry, continue.
I like our team over here that's just, I don't even know what they're doing. They're doing like an invisible saber charge over here.
That's pretty cool. Slowly get version become dependent on your dominant truth. They've been slowly taught you. Real. Oh wow. Okay, that's a comp. All right,
But wasn't
there's
it like,
more-
no, you know, it wasn't the Alpha Pack stuff, Austin. We were talking about a coin flip.
No, I think he brought up a coin flip
Oh, yeah.
afterward.
Yeah, and he was like, well, you know, if you flip a coin, what are the odds that you get a heads or a tails? And everybody instantly is like, you know, essentially 50-50, barring the 1 in a million case where it lands on its edge. And then we were trying to explain that if you flip a coin 10 times, you know, that doesn't mean that the only options are 50% heads, 50% tails. Like, you know, you're more likely to end up, I mean, now I'm getting myself into an unexplainable moment, but you can end up with a distribution of results instead of merely like
Basically, you
peaks.
can get 100 heads in 100 throws, but that still doesn't mean it's any less than 50% chance to get that.
Right, and but he was like, he had just enough information to make himself look incorrect. Because
Okay.
he was right. He's like, just because you flipped a tails last time doesn't mean you're more likely to flip a heads. And you're like, that's right. However, if you flip a coin 10 times, in all likelihood, you're gonna flip one that is not the same as all the other results. There's like a
Yes.
you know, like a 1 in 6 million chance or something.
I think the idea, or the statistics is like a very advanced math class. I think that says a lot about the subject.
Now, what you just said has triggered me harder than essentially anything you've ever said on the
I was
show.
gonna say, I had to take stat, and I sucked at math.
Stats is like the gimme math class.
What?
Absolutely
Dude, that was
true.
like after Cal 3 in my course. Like,
Really?
I never took
I had-
it, 'cause I never got to it.
I had to take statistics for my psychology degree that I never got, by the way. Just
That's, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of a different course, but for me, stat was like the last math course you took.
really. It's not even. It's. I mean, having taken it, I'll tell you, it's not really that hard.
I
Yeah.
must be thinking of a different course then.
I don't know.
You thinking of
That's
GATS?
a high level course for us too. Maybe there's different kinds of stats classes?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, it's not like we left our stats class and they were like, now you're a statistician.
Right. Yeah.
you could be an actuary. They were like, now you can get your degree. You have like a basic understanding of how this
Oh
works.
my God! This man Stooks has figured out some sort of secret, and it's amazing. This is the great. He's just put his hands behind his head, and he's just humping the air.
I don't understand
I'm a
chat.
god.
I need chat to meet me in the middle here. Because they said stats is the hardest math class at my university. I'm going to present a thought experiment. Tell me if I'm gaslighting. We can get 2 birds stoned at once. So hey, I'm a math major. I'm really scared of taking stats in 4th year. Is that, because that, I don't believe it. They should be, I'm really concerned about, you know, diffie Qs or something like that. Or, you know, statics. I don't know. I don't know what math
the only
majors
thing
do.
that
but-
we ever really learned in stats was like, you know, how to make a standard deviation. You know, like that kind of simple shit.
Like I said, like stats for me was, I literally didn't take it because I wasn't in school long enough to take it. That's how high up it was on the list. Like I'd already taken all the way up to Cal 2. But I get people are saying in college that stats is a different course. So I guess maybe that's it.
Apparently, stats for math majors is different than stats for science majors, which is
I
easier.
can see that. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Hey Ryan, have you found our tree where we're humping the air?
Yeah, but like Holdfast is already holds up spork, so like I don't need to
Right.
do the whole humping part over here, because like
But it's pretty.
I mean I
cool.
see it, I
Yeah,
see the
I mean,
humping.
It was like kind of more exciting when it was just the one guy teaching me how to do it, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. And I'm gonna go shoot a guy. It's also snowing now. It's also snowing super hard in New York, by the way.
Oh yeah,
who would have
isn't it
thought?
like a hurricane force winds blizzard?
It's a nor'easter, Austin. We went over this last night.
I told you that last
It's
night.
a bomb cyclone nor'easter, which is one of the subspecies of nor'easter that is the worst possible.
That sounds dope. Oh man, that guy just like he reeled up to pull his shotgun out and blast me in the face, and then he just took a bullet in the throat.
Oh,
It was magical.
I have another anecdote, and its existence is just the lack of there being an anecdote. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and almost nothing noteworthy happened.
That
Whoa.
is amazing.
I will say, inside
You
of this...
say almost nothing.
Well, inside of the grocery store, there's like a juice place. So Kay was like, "Do you want some juice?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take some juice." I ordered the juice. Lady behind the juice counter was very distracted, didn't ask for our names. Came back in like 5 minutes. I don't see any juices. I'm like, "Hey, I'm waiting on these juices." She's like, "Yeah, someone took them. Can you give me your name so it doesn't happen again?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm happy to." Satan. But yeah, and then it just... Someone had taken our juices, apparently.
That's rude.
Which I really thought that was not my job to sort out, but I might be mistaken.
That might have been me, actually. I told you guys yesterday that we took a sandwich by accident, right?
Did it have a name on it?
Well, no, it was ours, but like we just didn't pay for it.
How does that happen?
Okay.
How?
We were going down. There was an Oban Pain in the Oban Pan.
Oban Pain.
Yeah, it's
Obama.
Pain. I don't speak the goddamn surrender monkey language. But anyway, so so anyway, we got 2 coffees and a sandwich, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Got the sandwich, got the 2 coffees. Now, in fairness to me, I tried to pay at the counter, but they didn't let you do that at the place where they have the computer to pay. They say you got to go over to the other side of the place to pay.
Ah, yes, the other
So
side
by
of the
the
place.
time, by the time we got the sandwich is done, we were deciding to leave, and we just accidentally just left.
Accidentally on purpose?
Just a gun.
No, I remembered like much later on. I realized much later. I was like, how much was that sandwich? Oh, we didn't pay
For the price of on the house.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I had a grocery store anecdote for the first time because I remember it happening. I was like,
Yeah, because it's the first time you've ever been to a grocery store.
exactly. No. I was like, man, I finally have something to tell the NLSS, and I never told it, and it was like 2 months ago. Get fucked, Rob, and I forgot, and I remember that like 30% of the details. It had to do with someone else's items and the cashier asking me about them, but I don't remember the series of events that happened anymore. I just know that I was very flustered with what she did.
We have a...
Great story.
There's almost like I have a passive grocery store story that I don't think I've ever told, but probably about 25% of the time I go to the grocery store by myself. Kate has these like breakfast drinks that she likes, and I always buy like a case of them, and then the person running the cash will look at one and be like, "Huh, are these good?" And I have to run through the internal routine of like, do I just lie and say, "Oh yeah," or do I tell the story of, "Oh, my wife really likes them," or do I just say, "I don't know," like I don't understand really what it comes down to in the end. So usually I just go, "Yeah, I like them."
That happened to me for the first time. I was grabbing coffee creamer, and a lady was like, "Is that good?" I was like,
Like, nah, I'm buying it because it fucking sucks.
"Yeah, right." I was like, "I like it." She didn't end up taking it, so I guess I wasn't trustworthy enough.
No, I mean, sometimes it's just easier to lie to strangers. Like, whenever I order on Grubhub and I don't want the doorbell to ring because I can't hear it from my room if the door's closed, I just say, like, call my number, buzzer doesn't work.
Dude, I put that in every single more details or more instructions field.
Yeah.
I just go call me and I'll come pick it up from the lobby. You don't need to worry about coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
half of that is because I'm worried that one of our DoorDash drivers is going to be, you know, like a Mark David Chapman of the NLSS, and I don't want him to know specifically where I reside. Mark David Chapman's the guy who killed John Lennon.
Okay, yeah.
In your city, Robert. You let it happen.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't alive.
Neither was John.
Me.
I've read Nick's story. I just don't know where there is room to go. He ordered a burger. He ordered a medium, and they said they can't cook a medium because it's beef. It's got to be cooked all the way through. I think we're all in agreement that it's like not correct. That doesn't make any sense. You can obviously cook beef till it's pink, and it'll still be okay to consume.
Yes, beef, although is a bit of an outlier in that. It's a little bit more dangerous to do it with pork, and it's very dangerous to do with chicken, apparently.
How is it an outlier?
Well, because it's not dangerous at all to do it with beef, pretty much.
What about lamb?
I think
really
it's
like lamb
less
very
dangerous than chicken.
What about fish?
Well, I think people just eat.
See,
fish
I'm
raw,
questioning because
so,
you
yeah.
used the word outlier, so we're all galaxy-brained on
All right, I
statistics
suppose-
here, and I'm bringing up some points that I believe mean it's not more than one standard deviation above the others.
I think that fish is its own separate category. I don't think that's meat. I think it is meat, but it's not meat. You know what I mean?
I'm
Well,
cool.
'cause-
I'm cool if somebody wants to be a pescatarian, and I think that's probably like there's health reasons for that. But whenever somebody says like pescatarianism is a variant of vegetarianism,
Oh yeah, no, that's just
my eye starts to twitch.
yeah.
Wait, let me put it this way, and I think there's almost like a straw poll here.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound ridiculous, so I need you guys to support me on this until the explanation comes out.
Okay.
Culinarily, is fish a meat or a vegetable?
Meat.
What?
I mean, if I had to choose between if there was a spectrum of meat and vegetable.
What?
Okay,
It would be
everyone's in
meat.
agreement because there are people when they say like, "Well, I'm a vegetarian, but I eat fish." I'm like, "Well, you're not a vegetarian." I have heard people say that because fish don't feel pain, quote unquote, it's like a water plant. It's like a water vegetable.
That's
Do
stupid.
fish not feel pain?
I think we left being like that's up to the scientists, not up to us.
Right. Well, then, in theory, what if they genetically modified a chicken to not feel pain?
Yeah, there you go. Maybe.
Would they be able to eat chicken then?
What? Fish definitely feel pain, right? Like I'm
Sure.
I'm like 99%
Maybe.
sure.
I don't know. I don't know anything about fish. I don't really like fish.
Are vegetables defined as foods that don't feel pain? Keep in mind, I did not describe fish as vegetables. I'm just saying, why is it okay to eat fish
I feel like
for pescatarians?
this is speaking as a person who is ignorant of vegetarian culture, and or just ignorant in general. And as a person who would be vegetarian if it weren't for the fact that meat tastes so good, I feel like the reason you want to be a vegetarian is because you have a semi-sentient creature that you're killing when you eat meat. And I feel like fish still fits into that category.
I would agree.
Perhaps
yeah.
an asparagus does not.
Fish are definitely a meat, but they're the most vegetable of all the meats. See, this is where I wanted us to go on this tangent.
There's
But,
actually
like-
a study that suggests plants feel pain. All right.
No.
The fish.
No, that's just no.
Well, I mean, you know, keep in mind,
That's
it's
through the lens of like.
That's one of the headlines that's 5% true.
Exactly.
Probably.
Pants
Yeah,
on
They were
fire.
like, is that enough for a headline? I think it is these days.
that's
A study said it, so
one time when I
I
was
love
younger,
a study.
One time when I was younger, I was walking down the street with my friend, and I pulled a leaf off a bush, and then he was like, "You know what?" And then he pulled one of my hairs out, and he's like, "See, did you like that?"
Gotcha. And then what you
Lesson
did
taught,
is you
dude.
started stepping on him.
Yeah.
The way you guys were walking outside, and you say, "Hey, you like that?"
Yeah.
Anyway, let's play some friggin' trivia. Dude. That's so good.
That's actually hilarious.
Look, I don't think you should willy-nilly like deforest a rainforest or something like that. But
Yeah.
I think you're okay to pick like a leaf off of a plant.
I think they won't mind much. You know.
Well, this you open yourself up to an unrealistic standard of morality. Now, if you ever eat anything, anyone can bring that argument up to you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I agree with you entirely.
I wouldn't say I'm
look.
racked with guilt about this, but like, I consider myself an animal lover. I love my cats, not in that way, sicko. I love my cats. You know, in a movie, if an animal gets hurt, I go, that guy's really evil. But then, during that same movie, I will, like, eat a hamburger. And I recognize in my head, I'm like, I should really just be vegetarian. Because I'm, like, being a hypocrite every single day. I'm like, this person's mistreating an animal. They just throw them away for life. And then at the same time, I'm like, can I get pork and beef and chicken on that? It's like...
Could I have some lamb where you shattered the knees of this small baby animal so that it would be more tender for me to eat?
Did this cow feel the most pain it could have?
That's how it comes down to, is that I'm not trying to, again, galaxy brain myself, but I am kind of like, I don't need to eat meat, but I choose to, and I feel like it's too easy to just be like, that's stupid. Well, I love animals. I love the way they taste. My lunch eats your lunch for lunch. You know, I think that's just way too easy. I think it's okay to, like, confront that hypocrisy and recognize that if I was a stronger person who was willing to inconvenience myself a little bit more, I should probably be vegetarian.
I agree with you. However, I think, just one little step in the other direction where it's like, I do feel like I need meat in my life. And as soon as they make vegetarian meat or, like, you know, lab-grown meat that tastes just like regular meat, I'm done. I ain't eating another animal. But until that day, I like steaks way too much.
I have to point out, this is a different tangent. I guess before we go off on this, do you guys want to choose a plaza and tell no one? Oh, you're one step ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you gotta tell me which one.
Let's do that one. This one's kind of good, right?
Oh, it just appeals to me, absolutely.
All right, yeah, sure,
Like,
we can do that one.
Just, you know, a good one.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna say is that I told a story like 2 years ago about how we were coming back from Portland, Oregon, and we went to a gas station, and then some dude knocked on my window, and like I rolled it down, and I was so scared that I was like gonna be killed. And I was like, "Can I help you?" And he was like, "Yeah. What kind of gas do you want?" So like in Oregon,
How did Call Kicks immediately know I have my overlay up?
In Oregon, they have full-service gas stations. So other employees pump your gas. Oregon recently passed some kind of legislation that allows you to pump your own gas, and somebody like curated a list of comments on it from Facebook that were like needlessly alarmist, and it made me laugh so much. It was like,
what was it?
Somebody would be like, has anyone ever done a long-term study about the effects of inhaling all these gas fumes? Like, I'm worried about what it means for my health. And then the next comment was like, plus, it's a complicated procedure. I don't know, like, if I'm going to be okay doing this. You know, gas is explosive and combustible, so I think it's better to have a trained professional do it. And I was like, oh my lord. This is
what, though?
Actually hilarious.
Again, devil's advocate here. The amount of times that I've seen people smoking a fucking cigarette at a gas station.
That's crazy.
It's just like I think people maybe people are too stupid to pump their own gas. Like it might just be the case.
I've seen a
those
few
people
live
aren't
leaks.
stupid. They aren't stupid. They're just they actually give that little of a shit.
Yeah, like, well, if I die, I die.
I know. I don't even think it's that. I think they care so little that they're like, this isn't gonna kill me. No one ever dies at a gas station.
Happens to other people.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't happen to anybody. It's just like, this isn't gonna kill me. Like,
Dude.
that's the lack of care they have, not the, 0.01% chance of killing myself and everyone else here. It's just, I could just wait 3 seconds on that cigarette.
I agree with you. Like the people that like actively choose to do things that harm their body, it's just it's crazy.
I think I told you, like, first off, I like that. But then secondly, I think I told you, but, I almost got hit by the train there. How ironic would that have been? My friend in college was like, don't throw knives at me. My friend in college was like...
good friend.
That's a good friend, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
he was a little bitch. My friend in college was like, he doesn't look both ways to cross the street. And I was much the same person then that I am now. I started to like piece together his logic in a very angry way, and it came down to like, well, over the course of my whole life, the 1/10 of a second that it takes to look across the street in both directions could add up to like several minutes. And like the car should be looking anyway to see if there's someone that's going to cross.
Yeah, I hate your friend.
I know, but it's exactly the logic that you're talking about. Is like, well, it's not going to happen to me. Somebody else is taking care of it. But then we dismantled it pretty quickly. It was a group effort. We were like, well, yeah, but like, if it ever goes wrong once, you could die or like be paralyzed or lose your legs or something.
That just reminded me. My friends, who were like family friends, were like, they didn't buckle their seatbelts when we were like 10 or 11.
The seatbelt is more dangerous than not having it.
No, I would get mad at them, and they would just be like, "Shut up, nerd!" Like, like I was like a snitch nerd for telling them to buckle their fucking seatbelts. Like that's actually like I'm so angry at that now. When I look back on it.
People are like, "You're not going to explode, but your gas tank could emit flames." That's still a good enough reason to not do it. I think.
Yeah.
Your car could be on fire. Anyway, are you guys loaded?
Not in yet.
Rob
All
is
right.
not in.
That's fine. We can wait.
Although we did abate the loading up the game itself, but the plaza is still.
If anybody out there doesn't wear their seatbelt,
do it.
Within like 3 months of wearing it, you're gonna get used to it. I don't feel comfortable being in a car without the seatbelt on now. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah. And you know what? Here's another step to it. Some people, oh, I'm in the back seat. I don't need a seatbelt. Just fucking wear it. Just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Just do it. There's no point. Like, what do you gain by not wearing the seatbelt?
It's uncomfortable, Rob.
Well, and also you gain a certain sense of smugness because you're like, check it out. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I can make a harmful decision if I want to, and nobody can stop me.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. Although, again, I guess it's something that is something that you get with age, is the desire to live longer, I suppose.
Yeah, dude. Most of the time.
Yeah. Depends on the day. But,
Just a reminder to everyone who's joined our game, do not go to the trivia seats that we go to.
Please.
Just go to the other 2 remaining, or 3, I guess 3 remaining seats.
Yes, I am. I'm also in the plaza now, by the way.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Room 1 or room 2?
Out of the...
Whichever. I think as people behaved last time, so I think we should be fine.
I have taken seat 1 at room 2.
All right,
Oh
we'll
no,
take
I'm
seat
not
2.
there yet.
It's
Hold
fine.
on.
We're not.
They're nice. They're nice
I
boys.
think people behave now.
Are they behavers? All right, I'm coming.
We need a Rob for that seat?
Which one? Trivia which?
Trivia
Trivia
1, seat
2?
3.
Trivia 2, seat 3.
Trivia 2, seat 3.
It's the one that's straight ahead when you go in. Look at that tiny boy wearing a sombrero.
Oh yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Oh wait, hold on, I lagged out.
There he is. He's on the other side of the trivia room now. God damn it.
No. Am I not in?
Yeah, we gotta
How do you-
get out.
left control.
Left
All right.
control. All right. Go to trivia 1.
God damn it. Oh, of course I lagged out when I get. Okay, I'm in. I'm ready.
All right, let's go. There we go.
All right. Easy rares. Sorry, other people. Oh, dude, that
No,
one
fuck
time.
them. They disobeyed the rules. They took your seat.
Yeah, somebody took your seat. Corey got bodied. Which I'm very uncomfortable saying because he's about a 11-year-old shirtless boy in pink swim trunks right now. But
yeah, but so that one time I told you guys the story of like when Dennis crashed his car when I was in it. The seatbelt, like I got it. Well, it's not much of a story, but
Robert,
I have no idea. But anyway, so basically he was coming around a turn, wasn't looking because he was flipping switches on the radio. All right. But when I got hit, airship dock.
That's
holy
true,
shit!
That's pretty cool. Dude.
Category: video games.
I was laughing too hard. I had to do the math in my head. Fuck.
But anyway, I was wearing a seatbelt and it hurt my chest when the car hit the thing. But if it didn't do that and hurt my chest, then I would have flown through the fucking windshield and probably died.
Exactly.
So, you know, it's worth it.
Geoguess.
Oh, I know this. Wait, no.
Yeah.
No, I can't change my answer. Fuck.
Rip.
I'm mad. I'm mad. Let me change my answer. Let me change my answer.
What?
None of you knew it was A.
It's
Lesotho's
Botswana.
in South Africa. It's surrounded by South Africa.
It's
It is an
Botswana,
enclave.
Huh?
What?
This is like, when you're submitting questions, please don't just read them out of a textbook, because those are written by nerds who don't know how to speak English.
Oh.
I don't know.
I think it's probably that one.
I'm assuming it's the...
I know a little bit of the lore, so it's kind of... I think it's that one.
All right.
No, I
I'm
don't.
out. It was a chronal accelerator, which sounds like a medical device I don't want anywhere near my ass.
Has to do with time.
Oh, I know this one.
I don't know.
I don't know this one.
I have no idea. Battle of Antietam.
Antietam! Oh my lord.
Antietam.
Where was the battle? I don't even know where that is.
South Carolina.
You're supposed to know the release date on a hero of
Fuck off.
I swear, yeah, if it's not true, then the person who wrote this question should be IP banned from the database.
Oh, fuck. I think this... Oh, it's either this one or the other one.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ah.
Have you played Stardew Rob?
No.
I did, yeah. I never did any marriage shit.
I mean, are we just going with first principles, which is you always go true?
God.
It was actually Windows ME.
The Ashen one. Oh, yeah, I got that
Yeah,
one.
alright, yeah. Know that one.
Ryan.
I don't know this one.
Ryan!
Come on.
What the fuck, man?
It's been a while.
It's not. It's the most recent one.
It's still been a while. Hey, look, I won even though I came in... Well, no, wait, that's not in descending order. Why would you ever do it in descending order? That would be stupid. Screw you, antimatter gizmo. I was in first one. I was like, you're the undead whatever, and then the second one, you're chosen undead. And then
the
the
Ashen one because everything's.
Because you're made of ash.
they're all always ashen.
No, they're
Killing
not.
the
I don't
first
mean the
flame
third
is
one.
covered in ash. It's all covered in fucking ashes, dude.
You need to watch you some Vati Vidya videos, my friend.
I don't know. It's game theory for people with a high school diploma. Maybe the dust crown of Ulasil was for royalty from the Golden Age.
I think Candy Mouse is gonna sue you. 'Cause that's I think it's this one.
I think it's this.
It's gotta be that one.
Oh no, I'm totally wrong. Never mind.
You haven't clicked an answer yet, Rob.
Oh, did I not?
No.
Good. Then wait, why? It
You
won't let me click.
still have not.
It won't let me click. It wouldn't do
Oh,
anything.
I think you got bugged, maybe?
Use the keyboard controls.
I was using the keyboard controls.
What the fuck?
It's
I can't-
the parent company of Infinity. I don't know what it is, though.
Oh, I
cannot
do.
Click any of the buttons. All right.
Fuck you! God damn it! I told you the answer.
Oh, that's stupid.
All of the luxury car companies have parent companies.
Never mind, I didn't know it.
In Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the Sega Genesis, what do you input in the soundtrack?
In Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Genesis, what do you input? I don't know.
This is dumb enough, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's stupid. Stupid question.
It does say difficulty hard.
Rob, can you use the keyboard controls?
No,
Let's go.
None of the controls work.
Oh, you can get on the next one.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh no, fuck.
Oh, did you see they arrested one of those Nigerian princes?
It can't be more than this.
It was like an old fat white guy from Wyoming.
Difficulty medium.
I refuse to believe that it is $13 billion. That's too much.
Possible. That's not possible.
Isobutaphenyl from a permanent act.
I don't know. It's just a pain.
It's. I think if you work it through, it's gotta be B.
I feel like that's a trick question though.
Yeah,
No,
it is tricky as hell. Only 1 out of 6 got it right.
But where's the F? There's no F. They stopped doing the thing at the end.
Tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
I don't know, man. Do you guys know?
It's probably not C, right?
I mean,
I
it
would.
was Russia.
Rob.
Just saying.
He robbed trains? He's such a badass. Except when he murdered like
Yeah, you know.
What? I don't fucking care.
Was it susceptible to meltdown, Inspector? Hell yeah. I feel like 8 kilobytes is too many for 4.77 megahertz.
You might be right. Stalin was cool till I found out he did all that pot.
Josh.
The United States Army Air Corps became the United States Air Force on what date?
This is a boring trivia question.
Dang.
You know what also pisses me off? When people say corpse.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah. I actually know this one.
I do too, unless I was off by 1.
Oh, that means I'm in the running. 50-50.
Oh, I think I picked the wrong one. Fuck, I think I picked the wrong one.
He's done it.
It was C-137.
Easy.
Yeah, that's like the easiest answer ever.
You will never pass me.
Unless it's like a trick question?
No.
I have not seen Evil Dead 2.
It's a great film. It's actually, for a while, it was my favorite film of all time.
Wait, how does he get a
Really good.
chainsaw hand? What occurs there?
His hand he cuts off his hand after it gets possessed.
Oh.
And then he has to fight his hand.
Yeah, and it's reading a book called A Farewell to Arms. It's very dense
Sounds
with
like
humor.
Oh, man.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm spamming E.
Isn't the first Evil Dead the one where the lady has sex with a tree?
That's the second one.
That is the second
I mean,
one?
the second one is also kind of a
Yeah.
remake of the first one, so it's...
They're not. It's not exactly a sequel. It's just.
Yeah.
It's just Evil Dead 1 with more money. Now, Evil Dead 3, however, is also great.
Oh, wow, I'm Northernlion. I read The New Yorker. It's an extremely good impression of me. Tweed-clad teddy. It's like Witcher music. It's gotta be Witcher,
I
the
don't
River
fucking
Clyde.
know, dude.
No, yeah,
Clyde?
So people were talking about the TV show. I watched the TV show.
Yeah?
The first episode's really good.
Let's go.
The ensuing episodes not as good. Did.
I don't know this at all.
It's Pablo Picasso using his chronal accelerator.
One of them is just straight up just a Ninja Turtle. Oh wait,
Raphael is also an artist.
I forgot. Yeah, no,
and
I
so
forgot
is Michelangelo.
No, I forgot that that he did just go by the one name. I know that they're all named after famous painters before it happens in the
Category. Celebrities.
Hey, we should know this, right? This
I know
I
this
have no
100%.
I don't. Okay, I got it right.
I don't know this at
I
all.
knew it wasn't the first one. It's James Rolfe.
Got it right.
What the fuck?
7 hours.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah. That's
No,
my
I
bad.
can't.
Feel like no.
Never mind. I can see it.
All right.
Diddle. Ryan,
Ryan, yeah, what is it?
what is it?
You should know this. I'm not going to enable you.
I don't know the capital.
It's your next door neighbor.
I don't know.
You don't know the capital of the country. Okay, all is forgiven.
I guessed though. Oh, we had this question already.
Is it time?
Wait, I don't think we had this version of it though.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know games.
God damn.
I was gonna click A and I freaking switched it.
I chose November 30th. Fuck you, game.
Jibanyan became a yokai when he got... Yeah!
It's got to be this, right?
I am aware of this. I actually watched this episode.
How do you know? What the fuck?
Jibanyan got hit by a truck. It was very sad,
Oh,
but then
yeah,
he
of
became a
course.
yokai. Let's go!
Fuck this! They're fucking flooded questions with Canada stuff because they know we're gonna play it.
I actually know this one too.
That's...
Yes. Oh no, not the Witcher. The one talking about.
I mean, it's gotta be. Wait, maybe this is a trick one?
It might be a trick question.
Is it a Hotel Hell?
It might be Hotel Hell.
I think
Oh,
it
no,
was
it's
no.
thank
okay.
God.
It's just a difficulty medium.
They're auctioning off kitchen gear, dude.
Let's go, dude! Let's fucking go!
Tower Unite trivia has gotten so much better.
I actually know the answer to this, and I hate it that I do.
Balooshagooba.
It's like Death Stranding if you look behind us.
Dude, I love Tower Unite trivia.
It's a great game. 9 seconds, you ready? Dude, Cockix is freaking me out. Corey put a shirt on, and now he looks like some kind of weird cyber nurse.
I'm a cyber nurse.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Corey.
Cockix the gay skeleton.
Skeleton.
He's a
Look
skeleton.
at his Death Stranding, dude.
Who's Death Stranding, man?
If you look behind us, there's all these people just standing in
Dude,
the air.
look directly behind you. There's a little cat ball person.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that thing.
That's
It's like we're
real
closing
weird.
in on VR chat.
We should play that.
I
Show us
don't
do it.
know. Yeah.
Alright.
Which band had his... Let's
You can't
go.
hide this line. I know this song. And your sin is in the sky.
For some reason, I mind flooded myself. I was gonna pick the Eagles, and I didn't do it.
Is gonna find you and good thing wrong.
We're gonna find you.
It's a great song.
I hate the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Take
okay,
me to synagogue, I'd like to. What?
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 Excuse
Oh,
me?
thank God.
I feel like my brain stopped working for a second. The King of Gods?
Winter was the king of gods. You know, that's a Canadian thing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Robert?
Oh, don't know.
Hell yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
this is
I'm
like
just gonna assume.
we're all destroying the curve. What the fuck?
Never. Oh, it's fucking anime. I actually didn't get it yet that it was anime.
Hey, dude, I don't know, dude.
Which one of these is most likely to be public domain? Let's go. We've had this before.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know.
I remember it.
I don't. It's one or yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all right. I just know there's a double number in the middle. That's the only thing that I remember from it.
Oh fuck.
God damn it, dude.
Christ.
Iki Kuragane is known by what nickname at the beginning of Chivalry of a Failed Knight?
I hate this. I hate that. I hate it.
Fucking
Get out of
weedy
here.
son
Get
of a
out of
more.
here.
Oh, we had this one
We
already.
had this
Oh,
one
fuck.
as well.
Did we really exhaust all the questions in one round?
I guess so.
Hey, where'd you go? There he is. Well,
can't
Thornforge just crushed it, dude.
How'd you get that wrong, Austin?
I don't remember it.
He doesn't use like a Tech 9. He's,
I remembered the question. I just don't remember the.
That'd be pretty cool if you did, though. I know what you're thinking. Did I use 22 shots or 27?
Chat, you're just like, here's the thing, because they're going, oh, I don't know anime, but I know questions about 70s bands. The question about the Eagles is like, who sang the most popular song of this decade versus on the inside of the underwear that Iki Kuragashi wears on Tuesdays in the 3rd season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What's the hiragana for, you know, the Roman numeral dramatization? It just like, they get way too specific.
Yeah. If they were like, hey, what guy wanted to catch them all? Ash Ketchum, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Oh,
I
this
got
is
that one.
tough.
Oh,
Never let it slip away.
I don't know this.
I don't know this at all.
Did someone in fucking chat just compare knowing an Eagles song to knowing an anime? I just had that one just went through my brain actually.
Yep. Absolutely true. If they were like, what note does Joe Walsh hit at 3 minutes and 13 seconds into Rocky Mountain Way? You would be
Yeah.
like, okay, that's about the equivalent of these anime questions. But the thing is, it's always about making the question giver seem intelligent with the anime questions. They never go like, who's Goku's son in Dragon Ball Z? They always go like, who made the pants that Gohan wears in episode 17?
Piccolo?
Which Russian oblast?
What the hell is
I
an
don't know what an oblast is. It sounds like a really unfortunate sex move.
I think it's a province. Oh my god, did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
What?
Cats knocking something over, I hope.
It can't be two of the obvious ones. It has to be one of the not obvious ones, right?
Wait, is his name Luigi Galvani, and that's where we get the term galvanized from? That's pretty funny.
Galvanic, yeah. It's also the correct answer, told you.
Benjamin Franklin.
It was the Frankel eye.
Good old Battery Franklin. Ooh.
Oh, this,
Oh, come
see,
on, you
this
can't
is
just put
again.
dude,
This is why
yo.
it's stupid. Okay. At best, you're either Gary Newman, or you have a 50% chance of getting this right. Or never mind. I guess there was a trick within a trick.
This is fucking stupid.
fucking
That's a bad, horrible question.
There is an
Okay,
art
see, this
to
is
making
also-
questions.
look, This is basically an anime.
This is an anime question about classic rock.
Yeah.
It's just too specific. Never mind, I got it
In
right.
a somewhat obscure film from the 1979, which it was the hair color of the.
This is debatable, isn't it?
It's another example of bad question making.
This is debatable.
Yeah, it's pretty debatable, but yeah, there's one answer that they were going for.
What?
I hit a
Before
button
Jamal.
by accident, and I hope it's right.
I don't actually know this.
I don't know this either, but
This
I'm
is
gonna guess it's
interesting.
this one.
I would think it was this one. It's either, I think it's A or C. What?
Really?
It did?
Huh?
No way.
I didn't know that.
Oh, this question is loaded. Here, I'm gonna go make sure none of my. Wait, I'm gonna wait until I can make sure I can get down on the trivia seat again.
28. Wow, Australia, you guys gotta fuck more.
And that's why. Fill in the blanks. There's a dead child next to me. At my seat, there is a child who is dead.
You know, there's nothing.
Oh
there.
God, you're right. Let's don't look at that. Just like put it out of frame.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't get in. God damn it! Why'd you make me look at the dead child?
Okay, switch rooms. Go, go.
Quick. Hell yeah! I got third seat, boys.
Ryan hit the button and ran away, Rob.
That son of a bitch.
We leaving that one?
Yeah, there's still a seat 1. No one takes seat 1.
No, don't do it.
No one takes seat 1.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You got
don't do
18
it.
seconds. You got 18 seconds. Yeah, let's do it.
Stop. Don't take the first 3 seats. It's not hard.
He's right. It's really not that hard to not do that.
Hey, Corey's in this one. No dead body either.
There's a rolling cat ball on the ground.
Go ahead.
Just rolling around.
No players.
Oh.
What?
What?
Yeah, it said no players. Yeah, that's.
Oh my god.
Well, I chose B.
Oh, hey,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, all right, yeah,
I figured it
yeah,
out.
yeah.
All right. You okay, dude? Again, bad question. I would actually go out on a limb and say that all of the true-false questions are implicitly
I
bad.
think true or false is silly. Yeah.
It just begs you to write a trick question.
I don't want to.
It's actually 1989, Austin.
Turkey makes a brand new turkey.
Turkey.
I don't like this electric skeleton, dude. It's like Hideo Kojima is in every room. This room's Metal Gear Solid, the other room's Death Stranding.
Mm-hmm.
Wake me up!
This is a terrible question.
I don't know the answer to this at all.
Is Aloe Blacc a real singer? I mean, I guess CeeLo Green is kind of... Oh! Yeah. I thought it was like a play on CeeLo Green.
Oh.
Look, I'll stop you right here. Dr. Dre doesn't have a fucking PhD. Unless he was given one
What if it's an
honorarily.
honorary?
Then
Yeah,
it shouldn't count.
All right.
Okay. That's a good true or false one because it makes you doubt your own sanity.
What?
Cricus Rober.
It's gotta be.
Nay.
Gotta be that. Gotta be that. Gotta be that. Fuck.
Yeah. Rober
tree.
is like a tree. I don't know why. But that
Bad
Rober
question.
baby-
Bad question.
This is a bad question.
Yeah, it's real fucking.
Oh, difficulty easy. Yeah, see? Okay. It's very easy to Google the answer to this question.
Right.
Oh, well.
All right.
Got the
So it was
25%
2 days
chance.
wrong. Yeah.
Angels?
We had this one before, and I don't remember.
I don't remember it either.
I remember getting it wrong, though, so I didn't guess the one that I guessed last time.
Workus is.
Holy fuck.
Apparently I got it right last time, so I'm mad at myself.
It's Glace.
Snortra. Oh, Snotra.
Frank.
Gotta be Snotra, right? That just
Frank
sounds...
Sinatra. Have
Snotra
you guys
sounds
seen,
like a really bad Godzilla enemy.
Speaking of Franks, have you guys seen The Punisher? Yeah.
No. It has a 58 on Metacritic, so I refuse to watch it out of principle.
Oh, does it really? It's pretty good.
They...
Oh, dude.
Yep. Oh, you guys didn't go to Minecon Bellevue?
It was here, right?
Sinatra.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
It's for the life.
Oh, hey, I won! Rack attack!
You
Wait,
did not win,
yeah,
Robert.
why
You
am I
didn't
at the top if
I
didn't win?
don't understand. This is a very easy fix, but
Yeah, that's real fucking stupid.
Sorry, Rob.
let's go.
Whatever, rack attack anyway, chat. Yeah, look at that golden attack.
Well, you really blew it that time, Corey. Oh my god, we have a fourth person for Jackbox.
What?
It's a new era.
Wahoo!
Bear Taffy.
Oh my
Holy bless
god,
you. Bless you.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Name in a long time.
It's Omar. Hello, Omar.
Omar.
Nice sunglasses. I should know this.
Frederick Chopin.
I don't know this, even though.
I don't know.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
the
right.
romantic era. The era of romance.
Yeah, his song was really romantic.
I hit the space between the number keys and it picked the wrong one. God damn it.
Get fucked.
He
It
got a
was your
Canada
own
question
country.
wrong.
Burns me real bad. Oh, good. This is a bad question because there's only two outcomes. Not true and false, but true and you lied. You deliberately set this up to be a deceptive question.
Durer.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Who the fuck is that? I hate this.
I agree, Austin.
Let's go.
with your opinion that you just espoused. I also hate Germans, just like Austin does.
What?
I mean, the real answer is just Wreck-It Ralph. So
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
All right.
oh, this is again.
What?
What the fucking shit? Even. though?
Why would?
You take a game that's already niche, and then you go, which of these is not, to just amp it up.
Blueberry. I don't actually know.
Count Chocula's got to be like one of the first. To make
Oh,
a chocolate cereal seems like a no-brainer. Yeah, Fruit
It was
Brute.
Fruit
Now
Brute.
we're talking.
Hell yeah.
I'm not saying it's a
it-
bad game. I'm just saying it's a very specific question.
Fuck this. See, bad question. Yeah, get rid of all the true or false. You're right.
What you want to do is, even if let's say you asked a question about Isaac, you would never go which of these is not an item. You would just go which one of these is an item. Then if you're familiar with the game that already self-selects out a lot of people, they'll get it right. The people who are aware of it will get it right. This is not Valhalla trivia. It shouldn't be that specific.
Cool Team Media. Thornfork. Come on. It's a song that they sing.
Had it. I don't want to make you guys feel bad, but I've had Earl Grey tea before. I'm pretty worldly.
Oh wow. Have you ever had English breakfast?
I have.
Nice. That man just became a chiss, and yeah, he's a chiss again.
I think what's happening is everybody's in order until at the end it doesn't reshuffle before it puts the leaderboard back up. So it just has you listed in descending order based on the results from question 9 and prior.
All right.
Let's try to have one round without an anime question.
Can't be done.
I believe.
How about one round that's all classic rock?
Dude, hell yeah. This is why we need a trivia game. Can someone go fucking make a trivia game on Steam?
Before we
That's
played this
good.
today, I went to Steam and I typed in trivia. No online multiplayer except for It's Quiz Time, which is just janky.
It's quiz time.
Ooh, I believe there are.
Google got it.
Fuck. It's
Hey,
either one
fun
or
fact,
the
chat.
other.
Did you know that Google gets its name
Oh,
from
yes,
this
gotta
number?
I knew it was A or B.
I know this.
Did you guys know that?
I'm gonna go for the absolutely ridiculous name on this.
It's not.
Stanley. Why would you go for Stanley?
What? No, I went for.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know who fucking wrote
It's
that.
not that an anime question is necessarily bad. Oh, what the fuck? What all I'm saying
Why did I pick that one? Fucking idiot.
is that the anime questions have a tendency to be too specific. If the sports question was like, from what yard line did Joe Namath throw the touchdown pass in Super Bowl IV? You'd be like, that's also stupid. It's like certainly not two.
F.
That's like more Americans than existed in 1991.
No, I did it.
Yeah, that. What?
No, I just no.
Alright. You know what? Let's just see. Let's find out, I guess, huh?
It's gotta be true, right? It's gotta be true.
Yeah, alright.
Just kill me.
Just plant some urine.
What?
What?
Why is this a true or
Sure,
false
dude,
question?
whatever.
Second question,
Like-
why is this a question? Cool.
You got us! Little did they know the Western Electric Type 200 holophone phone.
Can we just like vote skip on
Yeah.
true or
Yeah,
false?
for real.
Actually, the song is called Emotion, featuring Pampscha. Oh hell yeah!
Alright, well, there you go.
Difficulty hard. Nice. I'm proud of you guys.
There's a small boy jumping on a scooter in the corner, by the way.
See, another example of a bad question.
Very. Oh,
This is so awful. This one's especially bad.
Yep.
Alright, yeah,
Let's
cool.
go.
Great.
Yep. Also
Flip a
bad.
four-sided die.
Also a bad question.
Why?
This was such a. Can we do one more? This one was
Yes.
especially bad.
Terrible.
Particularly bad trivia.
That was a particularly bad one.
Oh, that
Here,
was just
if you're
awful.
doing general trivia, it should be a question for the breadth of intelligence. If you're doing specific trivia, it should be the depth of intelligence.
And people wonder why we don't use custom quiplash prompts.
Ryan.
I'm in.
Oh, it doesn't show your name. That's not good.
I'm sitting.
Yeah, you're not.
Panic,
You're
go to
not
the
in
other one.
for me.
Bake
Got it. Go,
Now
go,
you're
go,
in.
Go. Other one. Other one. Other one. Other one.
No, he was in.
Yeah, but I
No,
can't.
he got up. He got up.
It was other room.
Other
I'm
room.
going.
Bay caught me slipping.
Bye.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, we have 7 people.
Oh no, it's going to break.
Oh, one left, but it might still count him. I don't know.
I like that guy's name, Chicken Force My Lie.
It's my lie. Yo, my driver's already at the restaurant. I ordered this 5 fucking minutes ago.
I don't think you should call Subway a restaurant.
No, I ordered Mediterranean this time.
Oh no, why did I? No!
Tuscan
God
garlic
damn
chicken
it.
raider.
Oh, I hate you.
I'm so mad. Yeah, it's fucking. God damn it.
Easy.
Let's pick the one that's stupid. That's my best. guess.
Wolfram Freiherr van Richthofen?
That's the Red Baron, you Philistines.
Is it?
I just thought it would be funny that if he was called the Desert Fox and his name was Wolfram.
I'm stupid.
I believe it's.
Shoulder?
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually dumb. It's
It's
elbow.
the-
Oh right, yeah,
It's
no,
the
that's
shoulder.
obvious actually.
The shoulder.
Oh,
The shoulder.
You literally pointed at my elbow. I'm like,
Oh.
this is the humor.
Shoulder.
I hit it by accident.
See? Yeah. Bad
Yeah,
question.
alright, whatever. And it's also subjective. I haven't seen the show, but I assume, unless he's, I don't know.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
He's actually the bad guy.
No.
all agree this is a bad question? Ueo Muite Aruko, I look up as I walk, also known as takoyaki. Oh, my
dude,
mistake.
I love Sakamoto Q. Oh man, I listen to him all the time. Boy, oh boy.
Wait, really? I didn't know it actually did this.
I don't know.
I swear to God, if any of you said Las Vegas. Yep. Ding Ning!
Why do they have different capitalization?
Their last name is capitalized. It's actually
Ding Ning.
Ding Ning.
Hell yeah, ding ding.
I shouldn't be
Oh, hey.
Oh no.
This is my...
This is my two-pump chump.
Oh fuck. That'd be this one.
Oh, yeah.
Balloon stick. Come on, guys.
It was a meme forever.
Yeah.
Oh, easy money. But it's spelled wrong!
It is spelled wrong.
Oh.
Seems to me you lived your lives like several candles in the wind. One more?
Yeah, right.
Sure, fuck it.
Yeah, just one more real quick.
Oh, one more right here.
Like some candles in the wind.
Spamming the E button, trying to get in, and I succeeded.
This guy's doing. Conkus is trying some good stuff here. Trying to get multiple bounces.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, yeah.
That's a good song, by the way.
You know what's a good movie?
Nope.
There Will Be Blood.
Hey, yeah, I've never seen it.
You really?
Yeah,
Good movie. You should watch it. You'd love it, actually.
probably true. I do love oil.
Mm-hmm. You're a big oil man.
Huh?
Hippocampus.
It's in your brain.
Yeah.
Do we? Hey, Sigmund Fraud, I ain't got no dang octopus in my brain. I don't think so, Mr. Scientist.
Rob. Rob.
Oh, sorry. I thought we had some real gamers here, but. Hey, I can't see some of the answers, so.
Would you like to see my glang tongue? Sorry.
Whatever.
I actually
Ryan?
do not know this, but I would imagine that unless it's a trick, it's false.
It's not fair. He has inside information.
Oh, yeah, I wonder.
Oh, yeah, okay. So,
Okay, yeah. I wonder what that could be.
That is an example of a question that's too easy.
Yeah.
yeah, I know this.
I mean, yeah, that's extremely easy.
wow, the other answers are really dumb. I didn't actually even have to know this. To
Yeah.
get this the right
That's
good old Shia LaBeouf, who was negative 5 years old
Yeah.
or something.
yeah.
You didn't like Johnny Depp's portrayal of Willy Wonka as a 6-year-old?
Actually, isn't he like 50 something? He would have been like reasonably old.
God
at that
damn,
time,
we've
like-
had this
Wouldn't
one.
Johnny Depp have been 50 in 1971?
No.
Oh, this is weird.
This is an example of a bad question.
Yeah, this is a real bad one.
Difficulty medium.
Yeah, all right. Cool. Great. Whatever. You know.
Yeah, whatever, nerd.
Just gonna press true on all the true falses. Oh.
I don't know this.
Damon Wayans?
Yeah. Damon Wayans.
It is Damon Wayans.
Yes, Damian Wayne. He's the son of Batman and Talia.
All right.
Well,
Jack.
yeah. See ya in like 3 minutes for some Jackbox.
Hell yeah.
Jackbox.
You can bounce in the pit.
It's Jackbox.
It's Jackbox, yeah. I know what you're trying to say. You sound it's from Jackbox, Jackbox time. Ooh. All right. We did the game.
Life,
Here we go.
playing Jackbox on the show. Never.
Hey, Austin.
knowing what's up?
We're
Hey, Austin.
Hey,
Oh,
Austin.
hey, Bear. How's it going?
Hey, Austin.
Hey, Bear.
Hey, you know what? Actually, this is a good question for both of you guys. Actually, now,
All right.
you know,
What
neither
about
of
me?
you. Well, I mean, you
Don't ask him.
know,
Don't ask him.
not really good for you. Also, because you know we're in the break. I'm allowed to talk football in the break.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I already know the answer to your question. Traitor.
James Harris.
James Harrison.
You guys think your team's gonna take a quarterback at some point?
Oh, we will, yeah.
Yeah, you probably will.
They were saying that we might go for Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he
I
that
mean,
dude that thinks that bananas prove evolution isn't real?
Probably.
Maybe.
He's very religious.
I thought you were asking me about the NFL draft for a second, as though I have paid attention to that for the last 17 years.
That's a fair point. Yeah. You guys kind of
Wow,
don't
the
really have to.
Patriots they won the Super Bowl and somehow have 9 draft picks. That's how
Yep.
that happened.
Yep, that's Bill Belichick with his Sith sorcery.
It seems like the Patriots have every single pick in the draft this year. Wonder how that happened.
Yeah.
Chad, I don't know how you can't hear it in my voice. I am Hafu.
Exactly.
That does remind me, though. Did you guys see the news about Tom Brady?
What did you do, Morty?
It turns out ESPN's reporting he's a fucking big bitch
You know what? I heard that.
who sucks a lot.
I heard you about to say bitch, so you decided at the last second that it wasn't strong enough yet. A fucking big bitch.
Well, that dude does love his avocado toasts. And
Hey, it's
is he
working.
the one that loves concussion water? Is he the one, or is that?
No, he likes the raw water, that new stuff.
All right.
What if
yeah.
the code for this room is Hafu? How crazy would that be?
That would be hilarious.
That would
Do you
be
guys
really
have a preference for game you would like to play?
I don't know.
I'm feeling some
I wanna play-
like, fibbage quip.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you know what? Like a
Fibbage.
little bit of Jedi Academy, maybe.
Yeah, I'll open up a little fibbage.
Yeah.
I was actually going to bring up raw water on Wednesday's show because I saw the article about it, and I went, you know what? This is too stupid for even the NLSS. And somehow, it's taken off
Yeah.
a little bit. Dude,
Turns out
the
people
seed
are
is
stupid.
good. It's not Hafu, but it's a good seed.
Okay.
I'm going to
The seed
type it in myself
is
here
the
first.
seed strong?
I mean, it's actually low T. It's a low T seed.
That's
Low
fun to
TC.
say. Low TC.
It's not LOWT.
Give me the seed.
I like avocado. Yeah. That's a fast food chain right there, ready to go. I guess want to go.
It
over-
really wants us to not play one of the games.
Correct. Everybody.
Speaking of good 4-letter names, Ding Ning.
Ding ding, yeah.
Incredible.
Apparently,
Oh,
we're
geez.
racist because somebody named their kid Ding Ning, and we laughed at it.
Hey, it's my 3 favorite people. And you.
Just so you know, if you ever laughed at the fact that Gwyneth Paltrow named her kid Apple, you're racist.
Yeah, you are basically a racist.
Their own lies to fake out the
Since we're in for a penny and in for a pound, we can say it. Apple's a stupid name.
The kid's name is Apple
I-
Paltrow.
Come on, right? It might be worse. It might be Apple Martin.
Bang Ding Ow is hilarious, but Ding Ding, that's too far.
Oh, here's for you, Austin. Door-to-door service.
No, nice.
All right, question
It's almost here,
one.
actually. I might use
In
this
Rogers, Arkansas,
A man named Johnny Lee Nichols was arrested for going door to door offering to trade blank for sex.
Now, use your device to enter a bluff that fool your fellow
I don't
players
have
into
anything
thinking
to
it's the
click.
truth.
You gotta.
If
He's
you're
explaining the
stuck,
rules
for half
temporarily.
the points,
I
you can hit
gotcha.
the lie for me button and get a suggestion.
Yo, we'll
Do it
finally
now.
here.
You guys want
Having
to
sex
get some
with
concussion water?
What is concussion water?
It's like this thing that Russell Wilson says that he drinks. It's just water, but it makes him not have concussions.
Wow. And to be in the NFL, you have to go to college first.
Yep.
Raw
To be fair,
water.
You rarely hear about the really smart football players.
Like, wait. Samari Roll.
Samari roll.
He's a Rhodes Scholar.
Oh. Andrew Luck went to Stanford.
All right,
2 years.
now find the truth.
Did really well on his
Select it
Wonder
on your
Lick.
device.
Offering to trade lawn mowing services for sex, sex for sex, Bibles for sex, cigarettes for sex, dynamite for sex, heroin for sex.
Dude, if it was dynamite for sex, that's pretty badass.
that has to be like the audience lie, right?
I don't
I'd
know,
consider that.
That's Myron Roll.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Like, where else am I gonna get dynamite? I guess this is how
The
people
deep web.
acquire dynamite. Is you just get fucked.
You buy
Yeah.
it. You buy it for Waves cryptocurrency on the dark net.
Nice, dude. You getting into crypto?
I'm actually. I have
we
more money than the
redeeming it now?
U.S. Reserve.
Damn.
I bought 1 Bitcoin in 1998.
All right, who picked what?
It's not Bibles, which surprises me. That was the audience lie.
Audience?
Audience?
I think it's gonna be dynamite. I bet
Son of audience.
Next Irish tweet got to you.
I burped.
Rob.
It's just gross.
For sure it was Bible.
You laughed. I'll stop doing it when you stop laughing.
I think it actually is gonna be dynamite.
Yeah, it's dynamite.
Yeah, lawn mowing services is Bear's lie. Wow,
Fair lie.
it's literally dynamite.
Yep.
By the way, no one took him up on the offer.
Food is here at the door.
It's finally time.
Answer this quickly.
Wow, Bear has 1,200 points, and the rest of us have under 100.
Rip.
Pick a category, Rob.
Select a category.
Oh, NASA.
Niasa.
Raw water
Yes.
pisses me off
And the question
because
Okay.
it's like something society actually endeavored really hard to solve. Is like, how do we bring extremely cheap clean water to people who live not near a clean water source? And now people are like, yeah, I'll take that $40 lake water, please. Camilla Corona, who went on 5 missions to the edge of space, was NASA's first blank astronaut.
So is that what raw water is? Is it's just like unfiltered water?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. That's real dumb. Wait, how did that get past the FDA?
Well, you just kind of like do it.
All right.
That's the attitude you gotta take into the modern world, man.
Like the dude, remember that juice company, Juice Row, where they were gonna sell the juicer in the juice packets, and then it turned out that you could just squeeze the juice packets yourself and get the juice out faster than the machine worked. So the company went out of business.
Okay,
Anyway,
which one's the
hilarious.
truth?
animal, female, blind, imaginary, African American, rubber chicken. What?
Oh man.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so then that guy, you know, he probably made like $100 million on Juice Row, is my guess. Now his new thing is raw water. So he used to go on raw water expeditions where he'd like hop a bunch of fences just to get a gallon of water from like an untreated mountain spring. I know. Yeah, that's exactly the response. The tweet that I almost made was, can we just stop this before it spreads? Because San Francisco is like the birthplace of all ideas like this, good and bad.
Okay, what did
Yeah.
everyone pick?
Oh man.
it's in kind of a downward spiral.
Yeah, like the world's actually coming to an end, and I don't even mind that much anymore. Like,
That's that they made the world bad enough that now that it's ending, we're just kind of like, fair enough.
Yeah, it's good. It's probably a good thing.
Like, I still want the aliens to show up. That's what I'm banking.
That
on.
would
I
be
forgot
great.
about that, and everyone else has. It's been like what, a month? There are aliens.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
sign me up for alien slavery. I'm in. I just work me in the Kessel mines of the Parsecville.
It was rubber chicken.
It was
Yeah.
no.
That's why I voted for it. It was the most ridiculous that I had to do it.
That doesn't.
Oh, well, Rob is now ascended to the level of contender.
Hell yeah.
Austin and I are still in a pretty bad place.
All right, choose a category.
Hurricane
Some
prep.
scientists predict an empty ocean
Let's see
by
how this strikes
2050.
you.
Pretty fucked. There's
When
no way
Walmart
that
began
could
studying
happen, right?
consumer
Like,
trends,
when
just all of the ocean is gone.
When Walmart began studying consumer trends, they found that before a hurricane, people were buying 7 times the normal amount of... Wow, I thought that would have been correct.
I think we may have said the same lie.
Yeah, I bet we all said the same thing.
I think we all said the same.
If you had a hurricane coming, you'd be like, I need to go to Walmart because I need to get...
This.
That's why we need the drones. The Amazon drones couldn't deliver during a hurricane, but right after.
Use a suggestion if you can't
They could
think
just
of
drop
anything.
off all the stuff you need
Right through the bathroom window.
on the second floor.
Yeah.
Right after.
We know exactly what's coming.
All right, where's the truth?
7 times the amount of beer, condoms, diapers, toilet paper, gallon-sized Ziploc bags, or strawberry Pop-Tarts.
Has to be Pop-Tarts, right?
Oh, speaking of multiple times the amount of something, someone did the math on. Somebody said like a good quarterback is worth their weight in gold. Somebody did the math on it. They're actually worth 5 times their weight in gold, apparently.
What an incredible story.
I know, right? It's just math.
We live in a magical world.
That's some sports science shit.
Exactly.
This quarterback is worth 5 times his body weight in gold.
I love this part.
Condoms is the incorrect answer. It's Austin's lie.
Nice.
No, it's the same thing.
Toilet paper is Bear's lie. Beer was my lie.
Nice.
Diapers. That's just sensible, but it's also Rob's lie.
Yeah.
Strawberry Pop-Tarts.
Strawberry?
34%, and it's the dang truth.
Yep.
I knew it. It was too specific. It was
It's gotta
so
be. It's
Walmart.
gotta be the ridiculous. Like it's always the ridiculous now.
You guys ever look up the nutritional information on the back of a Pop-Tarts box?
I'm afraid.
A serving size is one half of one package. It's one Pop-Tart. They put 2 in each package. How is this legal?
Time to pick a category.
It's like you literally can't eat a single serving of Pop-Tarts unless you found a kindred spirit to split the package with you.
Let me help
It'd be
you.
great if there was a serving size of like
Here's the
you know,
question.
a third of a Pop-Tart.
I'm with you. I mean, we're closing in. I mean, the information
that,
on the
right?
back
Legally.
is still not good, despite the fact that it's split in half.
Open your lies now.
It's still like oh, that's. I mean, I guess it is.
Calories per Pop Tart, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is just like wheat, jam, and icing.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
In 2017, a New York City man made his odd cross-country journey to scatter his friend's ashes in...
As far as I'm concerned, the serving size for a jar of Nutella is the entire jar. That's what I put on my
Is that when you're
sandwich.
opening your stand-up?
Hurry,
Yep,
use that
that's
like
it.
Oh, I love Robert, a.k.a. you might know him by his real name, Jim Gaffigan.
Was that? Did I just steal a joke?
I got kids and I'm a little
Okay, look for the truth and pick it.
Well, I don't have any kids.
That's Jim
Yeah,
Gaffigan.
you gotta get to work, dude.
That's
He's
Jim
got like
Gaffigan.
7.
Jim Gaffigan has 100 kids.
Jim Gaffigan has 10,000 kids.
Death Valley, other people's urns, baseball stadium toilets, pancake houses, as many women as possible, the Hudson River.
As many women as possible.
It's really good. Other people's urns is great too.
I have to ask,
Uh-huh.
because like at first you go, oh, that's nice, baseball stadium toilets, and then you think about it and you go, why the toilet?
Yeah.
You couldn't just toss it out on the field during warm up or something? I guess maybe you get tackled.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like just a little
Probably
sprinkle.
go to jail.
I hope that's really what it is, because think about the process you have to go through to actually do that. Like, if you have an urn full of ashes, you gotta either buy a ticket to get into the
Bag
game,
check.
or yeah, and then like you gotta ask somebody like, hey, can I dump my friend's ashes
Human
into one of your
remains.
toilets in the stadium? You gotta, like, people are gonna be in there too, so you gotta walk in while other people are in there and just start dumping this thing.
I should have known, because no one calls something a pancake house.
People who get buried in coffins were coffin.
It's a
Oh my
baseball
God,
stadium
this
toilet.
is true.
God damn, see, like, how did he do it?
Oh, the man's friend was a plumber. It all makes perfect sense
Sure,
now.
No, I figured it was something like that. I'm just
Oh,
worried.
dude.
Yeah, like if you were an accountant, you'd be like, scatter my ashes at the IRS.
Can I read you guys something from my chat?
Please.
From Lumpy in my chat. Talking of serving sizes, in America, Tic Tacs are classed as sugar-free because despite being almost entirely sugar, the serving size, one Tic Tac, is less than 0.5 grams.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
That's hilarious.
Write your lies now.
Oh man, sugar-free.
Is Neil deGrasse Tyson cool?
He's like
No.
that, like
He's
teacher.
cool.
He's the teacher.
Yeah.
You know, like you respect him for trying, but he doesn't really hit it that often.
Okay.
He kind of gets a little like Bill Nye on Twitter.
Actually, if Tatooine had two suns, the gravitational pull would slowly lead to its orbit decaying and Luke Skywalker being immolated. Sorry, Aunt Beru.
That's why he's not cool, dude, is he tries to correct you on things that do not need correction.
Yeah.
I have fallen over while attempting to take off my pants, tie my shoes, spin a globe, masturbate, do a somersault, or prove someone wrong.
I still like Neil deGrasse Tyson. Hiking.
Well, I just feel like this is what we do. Is
Yeah.
dumb people like us, we go, hey, look
Yeah.
at this smart guy. Oh, he thinks he's so smart. Actually, you're not that smart, and I don't like you.
Yep.
Because you got one personality flaw I can fix on a little bit.
He stinks, and I don't like him.
Let's see how things shook out.
Yeah, it was not masturbate.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Can you imagine him? Can you imagine America's smartest man falling over while masturbating?
Don't act like he doesn't do it. You know Neil deGrasse Tyson has been jerking off his whole life.
Of course.
Well, it also like kind of implies
the best at
that he stands to masturbate, which is pretty weird.
It's
You ever
not
tried
on my
that?
shoes.
No. Well, yeah.
Probably like without
Wow.
knowing it, I bet. you.
What?
Science can be fun.
It was take off my pants.
Oh
I
my
knew it.
God.
Wow. That's amazing. That's just incredible.
That is amazing.
That's insane.
Category.
My God.
He knows basically as much as a standard American high school teacher. That you
That's-
have way too much
come on.
Okay,
respect.
here's your question.
I'm happy you
Yeah.
have so much respect, but that is
1929
false.
experiment, two
I
considered
went to a
researchers
school
were successful
where
to transform
you can get a
cat
teaching
into
degree.
Blank.
And literally, you,
Alright, type in your
all of
lies.
your courses are about teaching. They don't teach you any of.
You know what you know as a teacher is what I think he's trying to say.
What I'm trying to. Yeah, they get taught to teach. They don't get taught, like.
What is this question?
Yeah,
knowledge,
I don't know how to
exactly.
answer this question.
What?
What?
Like, they didn't I feel like my hang up here is on the use of the word transform.
It can't be right.
Yeah,
that's
there's
blowing
no
up my
way
brain.
that's not a.
It's like it wasn't like The Fly.
I mean, maybe it was.
Which one is
Maybe
the
we're about to
No.
learn something.
No, there was no middle face.
A lamp, a telephone, a Republican, 2 cats, a dog, a mummy. It's gotta be a lamp or a telephone.
No, I think this one's actually.
What do you mean?
It's
Did
a
they-
dog. It
did
has
they-
to be a dog.
How are they gonna turn a cat into a dog?
It was 1929, man. You have no idea.
I feel like it's gotta be a mummy because they would be researching like, oh, how are they doing the mummy? How did they mummy back then? Let's use a cat. As a
How
test
did they
subject.
mummy?
How'd they mummy, dude? How'd they mummy?
Group of scientists sitting around a table. God damn it, we need to know, how did they mummy?
It is not 2 cats. I don't even want to say it, but it is not a dog. It is also not a mummy. That's my lie.
Fuck. That was a good lie.
Thank you. I racked my brain. It's not a lamp.
Is it a telephone?
I hope
Is
so.
it a Republican?
It's a telephone. It's a telephone.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the most normal one.
It'd be so funny if they turned it into a Republican. though.
But like,
How would you
How
turn
would
a
they-
cat into a Republican?
but like turning
the
a cat
more
into
important
a
question
telephone.
is, what would the tests be to find
Well,
out if the cat was?
I
a
just feel like
Republican?
that's a good quiplash prompt. Is how would you turn a cat into a Republican?
You're right though. The word transformer is bullshit. They just
Yes.
put a telephone into a cat.
That's
is what it sounds
essentially
like.
what I mean. Yeah.
They did not transform a thing.
Show him, JonTron. A man in Ardmore, Oklahoma was arrested in February 2017 because police say he offered to trade blank for blank?
Um,
Same guy?
Dynamite for sex? Is he a serial sexual capitalist?
It was from Arkansas to Oklahoma.
I really want to put sex for dynamite, but it's not quiplash.
what if it's the same guy?
Rob.
And he's got all this sex now, and he needs
Yeah.
some of his dynamite back.
He needs more dynamite. He ran out. Oh, by the way. Wait, you know what? I think I've told it. Never mind.
All right.
Oh, speaking of good quiplash
Okay, here
prompts.
are your choices.
Well, I still want us to have like an entire group of just renaming celebrities, but Neil
Yes.
deGrasse Tyson would be great for that.
A man in Ardmore, Oklahoma was arrested in February 2017 because police say he offered to trade gasoline for beer, vodka for Girl Scout cookies, his pants for the cops' pants, dynamite for sex, hugs for money, or marijuana for weed.
Nice.
This one's just such a meme answer, but I gotta pick it.
That reminds me of a really good bit that Chad had when we were talking about Rob linking a lot of stuff in the Skype group. They said it sounds like a modern day Seinfeld
And
episode
what did people
where
pick?
George is a linker. Jerry.
Oh,
is, yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
George, everyone knows you're a linker, George. It's one link per day, under 30 seconds long. Anything else is asking too much.
Fuck.
His pants for the cops' pants.
It was also not marijuana for weed, just for the record.
Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting
It got 20% of the audience.
one. Chat.
Oh, it wasn't hugs for money either. That was my second guess.
Yo, you don't like that song?
Girl Scout cookie.
It was vodka for Girl Scout cookies.
Yep. That was, wasn't it?
Get your hugs for money.
Well, I mean,
you just
the
send them a link to
value
download
proposition-
the photo.
Wait, didn't Dan do that the other day? Or who
No,
was it that
Sinvicta
said-
sent me a link to download a GIF he made. You tried to use Skype.
95
Yes.
grandma shit.
He tried to use Skype to transfer a file that was a GIF of something he did in a video game.
I printed out this email for you.
That was a good game of fibbage.
That was good, yeah.
Proceed the quiplash, I suppose.
Give me that code real quick, because I'm gonna go pee before the game starts.
It's gonna take a second, so you might. I don't know. You just go pee.
I'll
Just
go pee now,
Yeah,
yes?
yeah.
Rob, when you finish going to the bathroom, zip then button or button then zip. I'm a button then zip guy.
Yeah, you have to button first so that there's like a hook on the top and you can zip all the way up.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
if you zip then button, you're gonna leave a little bit of your fly open. Unless you do a zip button zip, but then that's just ridiculous.
I think I've already been crucified for this, but sometimes I don't even button.
You just zip.
Like I just zip.
You just zip?
You just zip.
But you don't button at all?
No, you don't button. You don't have to button all the time.
I think that puts too much stress on the zipper.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I mean, I usually wear a pretty big zipper. I think.
Pretty big zipper?
Pretty big zipper, you know?
Is
Like,
that
no, I'm
something
serious.
you look
like,
for
there's-
in pants?
No, absolutely, dude. I'm not even lying. Like, you get pants that have a big, comfortable enough zippers, so you don't have to deal with tiny ass zippers.
All right, so I'm gonna fly this one by you, but I think I already know the answer to this question. You're not a belt guy, are you?
I am a belt guy. Well, I usually
belt
don't.
no button.
Don't button. This is.
It's totally doable. This is nonsense to be so like brash about it.
So you're like, I don't want to button it up because that's too much pomp and circumstance. But I will put on a piece of clothing designed to keep my pants up. It's really just a big button.
I'm not. So like, it's a circumstantial thing. It's a circumstantial thing. So like, whenever you're dealing with a pants situation that facilitates simply zipping, which is what I like to say when I do it. I say simply zipping.
This is a good code.
It is a good code.
It's not bad.
Oh, that
Austin,
is
can
a
I
good
run
code.
something
I like
by
that.
you here?
Absolutely.
What did
Bear,
the Mormons do to Bear? That's such a good check.
Bear Taffy zips up his pants, doesn't do the button up, and then puts a belt on over top.
Wait, no, what?
Hey.
Firm misunderstanding of this.
What?
Just not what happened. Were you saying that, or were you reading that out of chat?
I was saying that from my
That's what
head.
you said.
Also, can you join Bear?
Oh yes. Sir.
Wait, so what actually do you do?
No. Okay.
That,
What I am-
but explained in a way that's a little less conducive to making fun of him.
Listen. You completely misunderstood it. So, I wear jeans with a belt, and I have the button done underneath the belt, right? As you are wont to do with a belt and pants. When I use the restroom, I will not
You
touch
keep
the button
it buttoned
or belt.
up.
I
Oh,
will
yeah, you've told us this before.
Okay.
Yes.
You just zip. Oh, okay.
Simply zipping.
See, we were talking about the post process,
Yeah.
not the pre process.
Oh, that's just
Because I always
absurd.
we talked about what happens after you pee. We didn't talk about whether you would undo the button first.
Percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
Yeah.
Also,
No,
don't
that's-
do that. It's don't want my penis anywhere near a zipper.
It's not dangerous. You just gotta look at it. Like, just don't be an idiot. I have no sympathy for people that zip their dick. Like, you just don't zip it. Look at what you're doing.
I'm too afraid, honestly. Yeah.
This is a good prompt.
Do you put toilet paper on the seat when you use a public toilet, or you just sit on the seat? I used to put toilet paper on there, but now I just don't care.
I wipe it and then I sit.
Yeah, well, if it's wet, then yeah, I'll
I wipe
the
it no
shit
matter
out of that,
what.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I usually wipe too, dude. I'm in the zone. I didn't even look at the things, and then I answered in 5 seconds.
That was fast. The title of a never-released Jimmy Buffett song. Hamburger in an Average City or Killin' Time in Mojito Canyon?
That's pretty good, actually.
It's really good. It's just depressed.
Oh man.
Can we talk about Corey's dick? Yeah, I want to talk about Corey's
Yeah,
dick.
sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What's
How does it look? Ryan?
What's up with your dick,
I've
Corey?
never seen Corey's
I
penis.
just assumed you'd seen it. Sorry.
You guys
No,
all seen
it's
each
okay.
other's dicks?
I don't think I've seen any of our dicks. Like, by the way, we tied Austin 258 to 258.
Jesus.
Austin might have seen my dick though.
I didn't see your dick, bro.
Okay.
I've never seen any of your. I've never even seen Mouth's dick.
Pitching thing you can
Wow,
airbrush on your
that's-
van.
Oh, that's surprising actually.
The most bitching thing you can airbrush on your van: a dope dragon silhouette or Fantastic.
That's fucking bitchin', dude. Fantastic. Also, Ryan, what the fuck do you mean you think you haven't seen any of our dicks?
Well, I was just running it through in my head, and I'm like,
That's one of those things that, like, you don't have to run through your head.
No, I
because
have to
the
run it
answer
through
would
'cause,
just
like-
pop out at you, like, oh
well,
yeah, there
no,
was that
no, no,
one
because
time.
like Malf and I stayed at each other's colleges for ragers now and then, and you know when you're young, there's a situation where you got like 8 people sleeping in the same room. There's only one bathroom. Sometimes dicks get seen when people are changing, but I don't think I've ever seen his dick, and I've definitely never seen any of yours.
What would you name it?
If you were allowed to name someone else's baby any weird thing you wanted, what would you name it? Blork J. Manhattan or Augustus?
Dicks were seen in the high school locker room.
Also
It was
true.
not uncommon.
I never had gym class with Malf. I don't think I've seen any of your dicks. Never seen Nick's dick. Shared a hotel with him a couple times.
Oh, I was muted, huh? So I was gonna say, fun fact. Dennis needed a name for his baby, and I actually suggested Augustus.
That's a bad name.
I think it's a good name, actually.
Is
And
he
it actually
Roman?
apparently is the front runner, but I don't know. If,
Don't name your child Augustus.
What's the shorthand for, or not the shorthand, the short name for that?
Augie. Augie.
Augie?
Augie's a
Bad.
Like the Utes mascot?
Bad
Aggies,
name.
Or whatever the hell they are?
Another name for Toe Jam: Grandma's Clam Bake or End Earl.
Yeah, Gus. There you go. You got Gus. Or you could just call him fucking Augustus, and he sounds regal and badass.
There's only 2 Augustuses. One of them
Yeah,
is
I
the
know.
Roman emperor, and the other one is the kid who was chubby and fell into the chocolate river in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You're setting them up
This
for
is true.
failure.
I know, but the other one's cool.
Oh, come on. How did Aunt Earl lose?
Look at the score.
Yeah, dude. My respect just shot up for you, and it was already sky high.
Also, you didn't have to be political and call him chubby. He was fat.
He's a fat kid. Especially for the 70s.
Yeah.
So Augustus Finch, what are you talking about? Go back and read To Kill a Mockingbird. Dude's name is Atticus. Also a dumbass name.
What do you call that kid? Addie?
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
Mother, I must filibuster that you use my whole name, for the treatment of men is a sacred human right, heretofore given by the Lord above. Please.
You've been practicing young Atticus for a while.
I'm pitching it to ABC. They need something to knock
shit.
young Sheldon out of the #1 slot.
They're already doing fucking like young Sheldon marathons, man. It's insane.
Of season
It's all
1.
It's all I hear about when I watch football. It's like, hey, young Sheldon's airing all day Sunday. We don't know what to do.
Ugh, kill me, actually. I know someone named Sixtus. That's badass.
Oh, no, it's horrible. That's just really bad.
That's fucking sweet, dude.
We should all do like a drawing in the NLSS, and we all get to rename whoever we draw out of the hat.
Yeah.
And if you draw yourself, you don't have to participate.
Can I just put in shithead in the hat?
That's rude, but I mean, I guess.
I should have suggested Anakin so I could shout, "Hey, Annie! Little Orphan Annie!"
Let's start this show.
This is a bad name.
Our first prompt is
No, that's the one I
name
did.
for the
A better name for the Washington Monuments. Set piece for miscellaneous superhero movie, or the Stop Calling It a Penis Monument.
Excuse me, miscellaneous? Spider-Man is not a miscellaneous
Spider-Man is from
superhero.
Queens. Like me.
Very important superhero.
He's the best superhero. He goes to a bodega in the movie, just like me.
Exactly.
He lets the guy lick his friend's fingers for free beer.
Legitimately one of the reasons I liked Spider-Man growing up is
Yeah.
because he was from Queens. All right.
I went to Queens.
Did you?
Yeah, the university.
Oh.
Coming up next.
Oh, someone in chat didn't understand the. I don't. It looks like a penis. The Washington Monument.
Yeah, it looks
So,
like it's a bit
looks
foul.
like a dick.
Where the missing sock in the dryer ends up going. The Nether Realm or around Anthony Kiedis' flesh piston?
All right, so that's Ryan's, I guess. That's what we've learned.
What do you mean?
I mean, you referenced the name of a band member of a band.
Everybody knows who Anthony Kiedis is.
Excuse me.
He's the
And
lead
then-
singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. I won't remember that.
And you called a dick a flesh piston.
It's because you can't put dick. It's too. It's not cerebral enough for the nighttime crowd. Name
It's
the.
fairly commonly known that he put a sock on his dick.
Absolutely true.
Is really? Why do you do that?
Because
concert.
people can't see his dick on stage.
Oh.
It's really like pants for his dick. Name the 8th dwarf who got cut at the last minute. Angry or Junkie?
God damn it.
Angry.
God damn it all to hell. Yeah. No, that's a loss right there is what that is.
Junkie's pretty good.
I am very that at this.
You're very junky because it won.
Junkie won?
Yep.
Get fucked, memers.
A polite way to say booger. Sticky Gottfried or Snortle?
Snortle, snortle.
Can he evolve into Snortortle?
That's what we called that the table of kids that played Yu-Gi-Oh in high school. The Snortle Squad.
Did they ever grow up and
endearing.
become Snortoises?
No, they grew up and became my boss. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, so it was you. That's the twist.
No, that's I was trying to insult myself because I insulted another group of people first, and I tried to bring it back and make it feel good.
I was trying to go level 3 on it, but alright.
I like the way you did it.
I appreciate it.
Round 2 is no more.
Yeah, it's actually that their chat. That's a valid interpretation as well.
Would you guys make out with Jeff Bezos for $100,000?
No.
Absolutely.
Everyone gets the
Yeah,
same
me too.
One single prompt this time.
Why wouldn't you? How long do you have to do it?
Your last flash prompt.
However long he wants to make out with you for.
However long he wants. Oh,
He's a
he-
busy man, so it's probably like 30
It's
seconds.
Missouri.
He likes
What if he
control,
takes the day
though.
off?
Good one.
Bad thing to say to Dave's parent.
I'd make out with Jeff Bezos for $1. Well, I mean, he's pretty ripped. He's like jacked as fuck now.
Yeah, dude.
Big whoop. Who cares?
Why? Like, why after becoming a billionaire did he get jacked? Like,
I think it's
does
because
he
like
have that much more time?
there's just like no excuse to not live as long as possible.
Okay, in this round,
guess
you
so.
have 3 votes to give to players. You
I
can
don't
give
think I
them all
got
to one
any
player
answers.
Or spread them out.
A bad thing to say to your date's parents. No answer. I don't need college. I have a Twitch channel. I'll have her home eventually. Or I fucked her good.
Nice.
That's true. You can also buy human growth hormone.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking of getting into that, actually.
Why don't they just call it human growmone?
Because
I think it might be confused with something else, maybe.
You don't have to get upset at that. It's pretty good.
You guys want to do some HGH with me at some point?
Yeah, let's go.
It would be really weird if, like, this time next year, we all looked the same except one of us was, like, fucking super jacked. Wouldn't it be weird if there's, like, a photo from PAX last year and then a photo from PAX next year and one of us was just, like, fucking shredded?
Just like fucking, like the Rock level?
Yeah. And it was, like, mouth.
That would be amazing. Oh, I want mouth to get ripped so fucking bad now.
Michael A.L. Swole.
Michael A.L. Flex.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real good.
Pretty good.
Nick,
Nick
dude.
being jacked.
Nick would be a good
I don't know. It's
jacked
like
guy.
weirdly emasculating to say that you would be the funniest person to be jacked. So I don't really want to pile on necessarily.
Mathis.
Yeah, you're like, wow, wouldn't it be funny
No.
if this guy looked like a man?
No, like I think they would both agree with this too, but like Nick and Mathis, I was just gonna say Mathis too. They look like the guys that you went to school with, and you think to yourself, I wouldn't be surprised if 10 years down the road that guy was jacked as fuck. You know, like you'd be surprised, but you'd be like, okay, yeah, I kind of get it.
Time for round one. You get points.
Yeah, it would be hilarious with anybody, any of us. That's very
Any
true.
of us, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much anybody. Yeah.
I am like 40 or 50 pounds lighter than those PAX photos I have.
Yeah,
from
dude.
East or whenever the hell that
The
was.
roundtable
awesome.
retrospective was illuminating.
Yeah. So I've got like the inverse of that, I guess.
I want to get jacked one day. I just want to get swole as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking sick. Just lift things with my arms.
Yeah, exactly.
God, that's
the most important part. I wish I could do that now.
Yeah, I can't at all. It's terrible.
Kind of
I
glad.
can only
I'm not
move
jacked.
stuff around a little bit.
Austin, you got the
I would
frame
be-
for it. You're a
I feel like I'd be
mesomorph.
menacing if I was jacked.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I'm
Wait, what did you
6'4".
say? Oh yeah, you can play basketball.
Yeah, on like a Canadian team.
And the CFL, the Canadian Football League.
I'm aware of what the CFL is.
Yeah, and it was well, the joke is that he's been playing basketball for the Canadian Football League. You get it? And then if
One,
once
one,
get
no, I
jacked-
got this is I got wordplay in my head. You didn't need to rush. I'm sorry.
Oh, crush the hell out of me.
And once I get jacked, I'm only wearing high-waisted jeans and no shirt.
The first prompt is, if you don't have
Using
extra
wordplay,
money,
and I
an
swear to
odd
God, if
thing
we
to use
somehow
as a tip for your
jinx
waiter.
on the wordplay that I did, we are done playing.
Okay,
Blacc.
pick your
If you don't have extra money, an odd thing to use as a tip for your waiter would be dynamite or Bible verses.
Hey, here's a tip. Jesus.
It's like an old school cartoon scene.
Sorry, I was quiet. I was leaning away from the mic.
And then the waiter shows up and they leave him a stick of dynamite.
What do you mean?
And he opens it up and goes like his eyes go left and then they go right.
Oh no!
Dynamite one.
My favorite
Nice.
part of those was when they would always use the exact same shot of them falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
Off the cliff, and then it would be that top-down aerial view of them falling slowly, and then a big puff of smoke at the bottom.
It's voting time.
A surprising new part of the field sobriety test requires you to drink to prove you're not drunk, or requires you to not sing along to Linkin Park to prove you're not drunk.
Oh, that's good. Too soon, though.
Yeah.
Is that too soon?
Swole Tomo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
Absolutely
hilarious.
true.
Make him look like a
Swolmo,
pit bull.
Swolmo, yes.
He can drink Madrinas. You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Because his name's almost like Shlomo.
Yeah. Similar.
I like Swolmo.
He's a good guy.
Seems like a good dude.
Yeah.
Shlomo arigato for the madrinas.
Bad name for
A bad name for a hospital. Death Panels Spittle, or St. Mary's Hospital brought to you by Pepsi.
That's probably gonna be
It's like
like
almost.
in 5 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing.
Is it? Like, what if it's like St. Mary's Hospital brought to you by cigarettes?
Yeah, Marlborough.
Yeah. It's not a town in Scotland. You don't have to say it that way.
Oh, Marlborough? St. Mary's Hospital brought to you by Pepsi has won.
Dude, I haven't mentioned it, but the hospital that Dennis's baby was delivered at was fucking ritzy as hell.
Really?
Well, for a baby named Augustus, what do you expect? A name for a sexy turtle. The Slow Rider or Shella McCartney?
Oh, good name.
I don't get it.
Anything involving, you know, like wordplay of any sort, really. It doesn't even have to be good wordplay, just like an attempt at it.
I was gonna say a Shella Warren, but then I was like, nobody remembers the name of the lady who played the female lead in the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes remake.
Bless you.
That was a cartoon sneeze.
That was a fun one, yeah.
Wee-choo!
Wee-hoo!
Let's take a look at the scores.
You guys are all being droids out of Star Wars.
Yeah, definitely. That was really good.
Thank you. That's R2-D2 when he's sad. That's R2-D2 when he's manic.
Everything is
This is being thrown across the room.
I knew it was you that ran R2D2emotions.com.
Yeah. That's horny R2-D2.
Ooh.
I don't know enough about this subject to make a funny joke.
What is it,
Oh,
food?
wow. Good prompt. Good prompt. Real good.
I think you have the one I have.
Probably.
Nice.
That's just a bad answer. Wow.
Would you guys want an astromech droid from Star Wars?
What is an astromech droid?
It's like R2-D2.
Yeah, but I want the R2-D2. I don't want the one with the square head.
It's like when your mom gets you a Mad Catz controller.
It is, dude.
Yeah, right. Yeah, basically.
That's like fake BB-8 in the new Star Wars. Get that trash out of here. I don't want to see
Yeah.
fake BB-8. I know his name is BB-8, but there's only one BB-8.
First one. The futuristic invention you can't
The futuristic invention you can't wait to see exist. Horny R2-D2 or horny R2-D2? It's a jinx.
And next is
The hit song from the Broadway show Fart the Musical. Don't Shart on Thanksgiving or Wicked Rip.
It's actually
Prompt,
pretty
man.
good.
That's, yeah, real hilarious.
Oh man, good stuff.
I could
What
see
would horny-
I could see both
Yeah,
of
go on.
these working, but like Don't Shart on Thanksgiving is just like such a good name for a musical piece. Like
Yeah, thank you.
it's just like that's what they're called.
You know what I just realized is you can make a 1 million view video featuring BB-8 and make it horny BB-8, and you just use the scene where he flips out the lighter to be a thumbs up, but instead it's a boner.
Oh, yeah.
time to vote.
A new ice cream flavor that no one would ever order. Human flesh or vanilla?
What?
Is that a safety quip?
It's a joke about vanilla being not
Yeah.
the finest of the flavors.
Not
Gotcha.
new, though.
What?
You guys never understand it. He always gets it.
In case you haven't heard it, here's pause on pause sneezing.
Oh, he has.
Oh my god!
I'm dead.
You are
I am
so dead.
so fucking dead.
Sneeze.
He's got a funny sneeze.
I know. That's his sneeze.
What's wrong? What does it sound like?
Don't
You haven't
worry
heard that
about
before?
It sounds like a little like a cat coughing or something.
For New Orleans.
Oh, does he do that?
It's done.
A little known nickname for New Orleans. Old Vegas or Charlie Daniels neck goiter.
Alright.
I fucking hate Ryan so much.
It's not me. Not me. It was me.
Yeah, of course it's you. Come on now. Vanilla real expensive now, so if it's real vanilla, go for it.
Vanilla
Yeah,
real expensive now.
Yeah, I read it verbatim. Hey, fun fact, chat. You know what they make fake vanilla out of?
Yeah, we all know.
And that's all for round
I've been
two.
doing this show for a long time.
Beaver. This is beaver taint. Take it out of the taint of a beaver. No, actually, it is.
That sounds
I know, I'm just
Still
playing.
got the taint of a beaver.
I know.
Beaver taint,
This
it is
round
vanilla.
last flash.
Damn,
One
nice.
Final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and
Anal
everyone gets
glands.
the same profit.
Squeezing
Okay.
out the flavor from the anal glands. You that boy Baskin Rob bands.
Play at 5 o'clock at the end of every show to let you know it's time to hang up.
Oh.
Alright.
Right, Rob.
Yeah. Raspberry flavor is made from beetle secretion? No, is it?
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
How to
no.
answer any quiplash as NL. Somewhat famous person in media. Bonus if not relevant for the past decade. Plus literally any verb or noun. Get out of here, you Amy Winehouse butt crack. What's actually causing global warming? Bitcoin miners, nothing hashtag MAGA, the moon, or the airheads in Washington, LOL hashtag blue
Okay. We got a versus prompt here.
Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah.
Hashtag war.
Hashtag not my Luke.
I gave all my votes to Bitcoin miners in the hopes that I could get some Bitcoin out of it.
Yeah, chat, donate in Bitcoin.
I already have a wallet.
Do you?
Yeah. I got a wallet so I could get 19,500 egg coin for free.
Hell yeah, dog.
And I am hodling all the way to the moon.
See, we're partisan here, alright? Look at this.
Wait, are we non-partisan?
Non-partisan.
No, well, I think we're like
Is it going to
extremely
be partisan or non-partisan?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're privately very.
What if we're like just a little partisan?
I think we're all very partisan.
Be pretty partisan.
I did get my egg coin. Thank you for asking.
Partisan. My dick.
Nice.
I'm gonna look up the going rate of egg coin here.
It doesn't. It's not publicly traded yet.
That's
Oh,
the end. Let's see
It's still
the
on the
final score.
coin market cap though.
No, it's a different egg. I wish I was joking.
You're not joking.
That's one that was created in like 2011 or something.
Yeah, it's actually worth something. I was like, damn, dude, you got some actual money.
What's weird is that I looked it up, and it's not like it spiked from like 10 cents to $100, but
Yeah.
there was a spike in egg coin value, like right after I mentioned our egg coin. It went from like, you know, 1/8 millionth of a Bitcoin to like 1/300th of a Bitcoin after no activity for many years. I'm not
That's
saying
extremely huge.
that, you know, it was us, but I almost like don't believe that it could be anything else. It's just too coincidental.
It is a very strange looking chart, yeah. When you
See? Like, did we make somebody rich?
December 14th. Does that sound right?
That's
Like,
it lines up, dude.
Yeah, how much would you have to become rich from egg coin?
What? I think the guy who made Eggcoin might just own it all.
Well,
Oh.
dude, here's the thing. If you invested in it, like, well, okay, hold on. Let me go back even further. Like, 2 years ago, you could buy into it for 0.000381 cents per coin, right?
Yeah.
It's trading for 4 cents now. Was as high as 7 cents each when you mentioned it.
It's like a 10,000-fold increase in
It's
value.
That's actually
insane
that's really
increase.
good.
Yeah.
I have a question because I don't understand economics.
Okay.
Why don't everybody in here? Why don't we just all pick a dead cryptocurrency format to buy, and then just start like astroturfing r/crypto and be like, hey, my dad,
unironically on board with that.
My dad did the blockchain for this, and it's gonna come up. And then when we buy, everybody's gonna see it coming up, and they're gonna be, I'm in. And then we sell on the way up.
Dude, here's the thing,
we
though.
divest complete. Well, how is it illegal?
No, tell me, like,
No,
I want someone to explain to me in chat who is an insider in the trading market, and I need verifications to go ahead and submit a driver's license as proof real quick, too. But, like, how do you... It's so easy to just tell everyone here to buy one coin, and then we inflate the value.
Yeah, also, wait, people are saying insider trading, that's why it's illegal? But, like... isn't it technically not insider trading since it's not like a stock?
Especially because it's cryptocurrency. It's outsider trading.
Everyone can see it and everyone can talk about it. People are telling each other to buy things all the time on this crypto market now.
Yeah.
Here's what we do. We all buy it. What do you mean it's illegally manipulating them? Well, maybe it is. But also prove it. We all buy this cryptocurrency. Naturally, the price rises. Then we just make some posts. Oh my god, the price of this cryptocurrency I bought has just risen like crazy.
Yeah.
Here's a referral link to buy it if you're interested.
Right, yeah, there you go.
You'd be stupid not to. Because the other here, what about people who are on our Bitcoin and they're going, they're in the comments going, yeah, there was a dip, but everyone who sells is stupid. Buy, buy, buy. Isn't that an NSYNC lyric that would also constitute some kind of illegal manipulation of the market?
Why aren't they arrested?
It'd be no different, yeah.
I think they should be arrested, and I should have their Bitcoin.
That's right. It's first call, first serve for people who get arrested. All right, who wants it?
All right, the best Patrick in my chat says 100% not insider trading, not even illegal. It won't work for other reasons. Well,
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's a
says you
response.
naysayer.
Yeah, maybe that's him astroturfing and he's buying up all the egg coin right now.
Dude, like when you look at the egg coin chart, I wonder what it really was.
Dude, it's so coincidental that I can't believe.
I think it's got. I mean, like, this. Come on, it's got to be right.
I think
I'm gonna look it up and
so
see if
crazy
like,
that even
some
the
kind of crazy shit
idea,
happened.
the idea of a chance of it happening would make people go buy.
You know what? You know what's the easiest
dread
way
of
to tell? Because we can trust chat. Vote yay if you bought egg coin after watching the show.
No, they'll tell the truth.
They'll tell the truth.
It did have like an enormous crash right after that. In fact, in a way, this almost looks like a graph that would indicate the exact thing that we suggested we were gonna do.
Dude, it's literally going up as we speak.
Can you?
Is it really?
One day.
Can you guys give me a minute? I'm gonna go buy something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy some egg coin right now.
I'm not gonna go buy some egg coin. Kate! Go buy some egg coin.
Did you should mute your mic? Mute your mic.
Oh, did I not mute my microphone?
I didn't. What was that?
Markets.
Dude, it's 0.4 cents.
Social. No social feed. That's a classic mistake.
Oh, it's Newegg's coin.
Oh, good. The rich get richer.
Yeah.
That's not the spirit of crypto, man.
Yeah, really.
I'm not encouraging you to buy egg coin. This is satirical fraud. I don't own any egg coin. Well, let me put it this way.
Man.
I do own egg, but I don't own egg coin. So it's not. I don't get any value out of you buying this. I don't think it's not publicly traded yet. It's not available on the cryptocurrency market capitalization website.
How to buy egg coin.
Dude, I can tell you all about it.
What is this website?
Oh yeah, just put your driver's license into that. Buy some Satoshi. Anyway, why don't we take some time to pimp our channels? We'll start with the Bear Taffy.
Hey, I'm Bear Taffy. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, BAER Taffy. I am gonna go eat, and then I think I'm gonna play some Slay the Spire tonight.
Well, it's such a good game.
That's what everyone's saying. What makes it so good?
It's fun and good.
Okay, I like
that's
it.
two good things. I like both of those.
Sweet.
It's also enjoyable. How about you, Robert?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rob, also known as Pack Patrol. You can find me on Pack Patrol everywhere, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Also, discord.gg/Pack Patrol. And movie night is the 6th. Are we going to Dennis's on Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Okay, so probably not movie night this weekend, boys and girls. We're doing a thing tomorrow.
That was your announcement?
Yep.
Is I'm not gonna be here on this channel.
That's my Pippin. Don't follow me on Saturday because I won't be.
Austin.
Twitch.tv/last_great_wolf. Gonna play Dota again after the NLSS if you enjoy that. Otherwise, come tomorrow and it'll be Gary's Mod Day, which if you haven't watched it before is kind of like its own mini NLSS with other people.
Don't use my brand.
Like its own ALS. Okay, well, let's, come on. Hey.
Sweet. Hey, I'm gonna hang up on you guys.
All right.
Enjoy your weekends and days.
See ya.
And also your days. Hey, thanks for watching the Northernlion Live Super Show. Streamlabs seems to have done okay today. Thank you, Defaultier, insert name here, I'm Zombie Penguin, Dio Brandu, Flack Blag, My Minor, Dungabunga69, Caffeine Pants, Hanlon Town, Dr. Tasselhoff, Saviz90, Dr. Zeus, The Stray Dog 55, NYC Trimley 123, Pixelated Zeus, Don't Want to Be That Guy, Jaxada 5, Multifunctional, Holdfast, An Unexpected Wall, Bearded Narwhal, Clams, Zalamade, Gallant Crow, Scatmandu, Rick Owens Is Usually What I Wear, Sir Monty, Chicano, Mr. Mallard, Bronze Boner, One Waifu, All Laifu, Diabolic Alzer, Urban Elf, Eggfuck, Steph the Bomb Diggity, Peanut Brittle, Ediconia, Vert Sam, Lolmeek, Bits1, Evan12344, WTF Prototype, Logan Wolfric, Ubiquitous Evan, Ubiquitous Van, Planet Core, 69-year-old Banana, Melfina Starwind, Pixelated Zeus, A Dancing Llama, Green Hat, Zamelion, Lifelong Jungle, Xylan343, Amiao, This Kid Yaga, Blunter Spy, The Wanderer 79, Muskovdup, The Snarfster, Rai Raichu, How Much Wood, MJGX, Various Words, Yogi Isbar, Kazo, Johnny Martino, Tyler D, Tyler McD 93, Killthing 123, Beyond Elemental, Gavin Sideways, Brandon the Fish, MMax 093, Vostok 238, Silent Golem 101, Kindale, Kindale, Madalax, A Bear with a Knife, look out, Killa 781, Sky Evil, Static Sounds, Yeah More Reality, Skeletal Soup, What Is the Case, BF Kelleher, Undertale, Chromatic Penumbra, I, Fallen Flame, Mulen 12, Samuel Jams, CLM, Big Too Big, Super Mercible, The Terrig, Tricky Door, Antimatter Gizmo, Jammy Spawns, Muscles McGee, Mike Pence's Bidet, Lagarathan, Luke McKee, Toast BH, Irish Wristwatch, Spider Smoocher, Arbitrary Menace, Luke McBride, Zaz, Bentley Jonah, Waffle King 272, Dragon Rage 210, Zapper Zen, Flammy Boy, Demon Sage 88, Dark Drew 5, Donacell, JSS KRS, Uncaring Stone 1, The Fabrosi, Salvier, Squid 5, J-Poda, Mr. Finnicus Fox, Custom Row, Hurricane Gregor, Marined, Eraser 92, and Crispy 27. Thank you guys very much for the subscription. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making an effort to watch without ad block. Kate and I are going to be live in about 4 hours at 9-ish p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight at twitch.tv/lovelymomo. Twitch.tv/lovelymomo. Give her a follow to be notified of when we go live with whatever we're going to play for co-op. Recently we've done Spelunky. That's the big one. For now, though, thanks for watching. I'm going to host you over to Austin, and I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow for Roundtable. Saturday for Kate's subscriber show, or Sunday for my subscriber show. We're going to play Life is Strange Before the Storm, Episode 2. Just joking. But we are going to play that.